with Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, preparing in his head all the things he's wanted to be said. 90 minutes for Phil to fill with so much time to kill, he promised chill, but all he does instead is beg and shill. The stream's online and straight away begins to wane, but all is fine as long as chat's benign and doesn't step out of line. His content's sound mature for all to enjoy, fresh when you're, but I feel sure he ran straight to feel so insecure. The money earned from yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always set to stay on. His supports us also slow and stays so low and fails to grow. You never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. Most victims across the board we charge the war because the score can't be ignored. Just how much DSP makes us all feel so bored. To help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch it creep, we play bingo while Phil will bitch on why is sheep but also cheap. While DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across our screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals our soul machine. He's not in burping, leaning, ban. It matters not if Andrew fanners chatters can't see if others make him feel less of a man. Takes a drink and slaps his leg before launching into a bike, pretending there for bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life with Claw's cat and fatty wife and all his strife while forgetting that tits are well and they were right. With drama he will react, but as an actor it's a fact as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. Pre-stream's nearly over and a win is in sight, with little white despite Phil's delight that tits were not light. We'll say alright, it is okay, and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tits will help from being off the other day. And with those words we win again, it's never if but always when the game is won, and thanks to that we made it to the very end. Hey guys, King Jad here, and welcome to DSP Bingo for yesterday, Tuesday, the 5th of November 2024. Remember, 5th of November, it is a very big day, it's a great day for America, of course, Americans, this is election day. America will decide who the next person will be to be basically be in charge and be blamed for everything and all that jazz, you know what I mean? If you're in the United Kingdom like I am today, of course, it's bonfire night, fireworks night, sometimes it's called as well, you know what I mean? Where really it's a bad day. It's a bad day to be a pet owner, you know? It's like if you own a pet in the UK, chances are your pet's gonna be fucking terrified. Because the fireworks are just fucking usually terrifying for them, you know what I mean? All these fucking loud ass noises going off, you know? So yeah. If you own a pet in the UK, like most people's pets are struggling to essentially, you know what I mean? Do your best to try and drown out the noise. Like if your dog's gone mental, just try and put a radio on, put on like smooth FM or something, you know? Try and just make sure there's like music on so the dogs maybe don't hear the fireworks as much or whatever. There's not much you can do, sadly, you know what I mean? And it's just like, it's kind of one of these things where obviously as a kid when you're growing up you love fireworks, so the spectacle of fireworks is a wonderful thing, but when you grow up and you see your dogs like and your cat's just absolutely being terrified and fucking being like scared to death. Some pets get scared to death because of fireworks, man. That's just, it's not worth it, you know. Jesus, so yeah, it's a real shame that happens. But of course, that's in the UK. In America, it's a very important day. And I want to take this time, I want to stress to people, okay, I've got a little ramble prepared, okay, just in case people need reminding of it. You know, because sometimes it's easy to fucking get emotions, get the better of you, and people can get carried away with emotions of everything going on. It's okay to have differences in their opinions, whether it's about a lolcow like DSP or whether it's debating who's the best person to run the fucking country. It is healthy to have different views, and the truth is there are pros and cons to, you know, both candidates being president, you know, simple as it is, pros and cons to both of them. So, but please, I can't stress enough, do your best. Please try and stay civil with one another, okay? Don't let politics distract you from why you clicked on the stream to watch a big and lol cow beg a lot, snort a lot, burp a lot, and for us to try and win a game of bingo from his common phrases, mannerisms and antics. Also, you're free to also talk about it as much as you want, you know, but please don't fall into the trap of letting that one political difference divide you over what is common ground to laugh at the biggest lol cow on the internet, Bill Burnell. I just thought I'd get it out there, you know what I mean? Hopefully, I mean, some people can easily get distracted and let emotions get the better of them. You know, it's like rational thought kind of goes out the window sometimes when it comes to emotional topics like the election, you know what I mean? So I just kind of thought I'd get out there and say that. But yeah, Phil is nowhere to be seen, as you can see. As you can see, there is nowhere to be seen. Where is the Phil gone? Who knows? Couple of things to go over. First of all, Void, you might remember. Void got banned on kick by DSP, and he did actually eventually, so for a fee he was charging people essentially 10 subs on his own kick channel to release the DMs he had with Phil. And these are examples of the DMs that Phil and Void shared. And this is the first one here. Is Phil saying to Void, the disability check thing is fucked up. You demanding I play COD lobbies and getting upset I'm playing with Kino Casino is fucked up. I'm getting messages from people saying you're talking negatively about me, and that's fucked up. I have no issue with you, but it does seem you have some weird issue with me. Oh, and now Duty publicly tweeted saying he's talked to you and tried to turn you against me, so yeah, you don't have a lot going for you here. That's just one example of the messages. And this one's like one of the fucking best ones. Phil trying to explain what a fucking joke is. Phil's like, no, a joke about all my contributors being on disability is not an innocent joke. When IJustine makes these kind of jokes, Triple P and Kino Casino, he does it because he is repeating Detractor memes to make them save. But apparently quite a lot of people are dumb and don't get the joke. Do you think he's actually angry at me for not trying the Krabby Patty burger? So it's perfectly fine for IJustine to make those fucking jokes, but only IJustine. And Phil's like, who are you? It's my day off and I don't have to respond to anything. Just because you sent me money doesn't give you any right to demand anything, but it certainly seems like that's what you think. You are the one causing drama, not me. I'm going to give you one more chance to cut this shit. If I see or hear it again, you are going to be gone. Now stop DMing me with your bullshit. I'm too old and busy for it. Thanks. So yeah, that was the fucking kind of messages that Phil shared. The fucking Void and DSP had on Twitter. It's just, it's a weird fucking thing. It was weird for Void to try and squeeze some money at Detractors to share these DMs, which they don't really reveal too much, you know what I mean? There's not a huge amount of revelation there. It's just the same old fucking DSP trying to be super controlling about what his community does. Big fucking surprise there. JG Anno had an interesting message here. How do chargebacks impact Kick? Does a platform fight it as a middleman? Just curious after seeing comments of Void supposedly charging back DSP. Wasn't sure if Kick simply absorbs it if lost to a credit card company, or did he claw it back from the streamer? I don't know personally. I'm kind of curious myself. I'm not sure if anyone knows. Apparently this is the answer here. Since it went through Kick and wasn't a tip, he is probably going to lose the process and DSP will keep it. I have no idea personally, you know what I mean? But there we go. Couple more interesting tweets. So Gamebox responded to this clip. Rebsy made a clip. This is Rebsy's clip from what Phil said the other day. You guys, if you were here yesterday, will be familiar with this clip, but it's just Phil's open session for Detractors.
And, oh, this is hilarious. Hold on a second. Someone in chat says, all of your detractors are willing to sit down and have an interview with you, like Duty, Snort, Raw, they're open invite, stop lying. Who said I want to talk to them? No. I'm not talking about internet nobody detractors. How could you possibly confuse the two? I'm talking about people who are notable YouTubers, who have followings, who make livings doing it, who go viral for the content they make, shitting on me. That's who I'm talking about. Somebodies. Not fucking internet detractor nobodies. Literally no one wants to talk to detractor nobodies. No one. Right? We entertained Duty for like half a second 2 months ago. And that was it. There's no point to giving these people attention. They are literally no ones. No one cares about them or what they say. I'm talking about these people who have brought me up time after time after time after time after time in their content as the joke, the butt of the joke, the whipping boy. But now DSP is willing to come on and talk with them. Let's do a crossover event. I'll go on your show. You come on my show. Let's do this. Let's have a special. Let's have a neutral ground to appear on. Oh no, can't do that. Well then why the fuck did you talk about me for years? Now that the ground is becoming more fair, oh no, I can't do that. Okay, Mr. Million sub YouTuber, Mr. gets hundreds of thousands of views on every video you put out, particularly ones about me that crap on me, but now that the tables have turned, people want to see me clap back, you don't want that opportunity. You want to shut down that avenue. Okay, well that's on you. I mean, it's pretty disingenuous. That's what I'm talking about. No one is talking about my detractors. No one wants to talk about my detractors or talk to them. They're losers. They're complete wastes of life. If they disappeared from the planet today, literally no one would care. No one. They'd be like, oh well, move on. So why the fuck do I care? I don't. I never will. You will never see me doing an interview with a detractor and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway.
So that was just kind of random. That was from yesterday, that rant. And TJ actually wondered, you know, I wonder if this was brought on too after I called him out. He still won't mention by name because I'd have to be wrong. But precisely, Phil's debunking of Gamebox's, you know, numbers and metrics relating to the spending that's going on in the WWE Champions is basically just to say, nah, you're wrong, without any justification why Gamebox is wrong. Every time Gamebox has provided figures about the WWE Champions, he has always given the absolute potential minimum. Gamebox is not one to try and overinflate figures because he's also given the absolute possible minimum of spending that's been going on. The likelihood is it's actually been more money spent by Phil in the first place, but Gamebox has always been one to try and do the absolute minimum that has been spent by Phil in these games, and he's got the figures to back up. He breaks down the formula. He has a whole thing here. Look, right here explains how he calculates it all. All this number crap right here. It goes over my head.
Fuck the fuck off.
Oh, thank you very much to Larry for gifting a membership, and congratulations to Zoso for receiving the membership. So there you go. Zoso is the newest Bingo Barry member. Thanks to Larry for gifting one. So thank you very much for that. Very kind of you. But yeah, Gamebox he explains precisely how he calculates it. And Phil's like, no, that's not how it works. But Phil does not actually explain how it works, apparently. It's just Phil's word is the word. It's all it's got to go on. It's bizarre. One more thing, guys, if you're not aware. I am blocked by DSP, and yet look at this little change that's been implemented finally. You can view DSP's tweets, even if you're blocked by him. You can scroll through his Twitter account, and there's nothing stopping you from seeing his tweets. Finally, we can see Phil's tweets. We won't have to fucking, you know, use an alt account or whatever. Hold on a side. Hold on. Evil AJ is following him. How's Evil AJ not? Oh, it's not. Well, it is Evil AJ, but it's not. Is it an alternative to Evil AJ? No, it's not. I got no idea. I got no idea. I just saw that eye and I thought, I know that eye. But yeah, this change. But yeah, sorry, Elon changed that 2 months ago. It only it only just got kicked in for me. Only today has this kicked in for me. I checked yesterday and I couldn't see Phil's Twitter, but today I can. So even though the change was implemented a wee while ago, it only just kicked in for me personally, and I think for other people as well. So there we go. So I just kind of thought I'd point out to you guys, you should be able to now view Phil's tweets or whatever. Oh yeah, and also I tweeted randomly earlier on. Well, look at 19 fucking likes. I'm going fucking viral. 2024 is almost over, and yet the Comedy DSP still hasn't been able to accept that IJustine was involved with E3 back in the day. This vitriolic bile he voiced on his react show yesterday shows just how little he's grown in over a decade. DSP punching up in toxic jealousy. You might be wondering what I'm talking about. Well, Phil had a toxic rant on his react show, which I got queued up here ready to show you guys if you want to see it. And yeah, it's the kind of predictable thing you would imagine from him. Hey, let's get that fucking crap on mute. So what's Phil saying? Good morning everyone. What's he saying here? Who's he talking to? Bookworm. I wonder how many times I've had to decline YouTube premium offer. If I accept the offer and then cancel it, it won't pop up anymore. hold on. So Phil accepted the offer, then cancelled it, so he doesn't get it anymore. Bloody hell. So yeah. But anyway, so Phil's online now, fucking ready for that, I guess. Election Detractor. Oh yeah, there we go. Phil is going to address Super Crazy again as well. Confirmed. But I'll cover it a bit in this video as well, because they're actually back to back. Phil goes into his IJustine rant, and then it kind of immediately is followed by him talking about Super Crazy. So yeah, first of all, here's his IJustine ranting and raving.
Like, that was kind of a funny video. I actually enjoyed it. Rare that I enjoy a video like that, but I did enjoy that.
It's been my dream to be first in line for any Apple Store event.
Oh my god, 2014? 2014, first in line in an Apple Store.
I need to speed this up. I'm sorry, but I need to speed up. We'll go 1.5.
Oh boy, this is going to be a great 18 minutes of this? I'm fast forwarding already. What's the point? Where's the most replayed? Let's watch the most replayed.
Yep, right there. Oh yeah, it's definitely it.
What is happening?
I don't know, but Cody's got the best shot.
Why are they applauding? It's a fucking phone. First in line for iPhone 6. It's a phone. Why are they applauding? It's the same Apple Store you could go to at any day. Why are you applauding?
Guys, thanks for waiting. Thanks, and you're welcome.
That was so good.
Can I touch it? Are you? This is content. Guys, this is content on the internet. This is what people watch. Remember, they invited her to E3 tons of fucking times to comment on shit. This is content.
I love how E3 has nothing to do with this clip, and yet that shit lives rent-free in Phil's head. Why is IJustine at E3? I should be there instead. They're only there because they're popular. I don't even care about games. He has not been able to let go of this for like over a decade.
I mean, this is what I mean. This is the biggest fluff. Crap. I waited in line to get my iPhone 6 in 2014. They opened the doors and people applauded at the fucking store where you can buy an iPhone at any time on any day. It's a normal store. Like it was some big deal. They handed it to me and I said, can I touch it? And then I danced into the store. Look, I danced into the store high-fiving the employees in this obviously faked video. They all was scripted that this was going to happen. What the fuck am I watching? So, here we go. I finally watched a piece of content, right? Yeah, exactly. You're watching a millionaire have fun. No, you're watching a millionaire. Look at this. You're watching a millionaire make probably $50,000 to $100,000 off of a piece of garbage video. What was the point of this? There's nothing in this fucking video worth watching at all. She's waiting in line for the iPhone. She goes in and gets the iPhone. 7.6 million views. What sheep would watch this? Right? What brainless...
This is the same fucking idiot that fucking made videos on absolutely fucking everything back in the fucking day when he was on a views-based contract with fucking Machinima. He made fucking videos on absolutely everything and anything. I'm driving to the store to pick up my game. I'm on my way back from the store from having picked up my game. I picked up a burger on the fucking way. You know, fuck off. So here's me opening the game, and here's me now playing the game. I'm going to rush through it with my little video game guide to get through it as fast as possible. Now I'm going to review the game. I'm going to review the instruction manual. I'm going to review the artwork. Jesus Christ, Phil.
This fucking twit would press play on this video unless they were instructed to for a react show like this. Like, this is the lowest form of content. Really. Like, it's insane.
Phil said 6 million. God damn it, you're right, he fucking did. Wait, why did it say 6 million? The video has 7 million views. Hold on.
Here we go. I finally watched a piece of content, right? Yeah, exactly. You're watching a millionaire have fun. No, you're watching a millionaire. Look at this. You're watching a millionaire make probably $50,000 to $100,000 off of a piece of garbage video. What was the point of this? There's nothing in this fucking video worth watching at all. She's waiting in line for the iPhone. She goes in and gets the iPhone. 7.6 million views. What sheep would watch this? Right? What brainless fucking twit?
That does not count. 7.6 million is not 6 million. Nah, that's not how that shit works. Fuck you and your technicalities, not gonna fucking happen. Fine.
Jesus! Alright, so ladies and gentlemen. 6 million. 6 million. That's a pretty interesting number, isn't it? 6 million. Well, guess what? You're wrong. It didn't happen. You're making it up. Right? You make that shit up. No, how about this? Banned. Gone. Forever. Because I don't put up with your fucking bullshit.
Now that was good. Now that was a fucking good one.
The bar's being raised.
Don't say I'm not nice to you fuckers.
Oh my dog, what's up?
Thank you very much to the super chat from Navy Vet for Life. It says, thank you. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I mean, it was a technicality, you know what I mean? But there's a couple of things that swayed me. First of all, Steve's here for it. Steve misses the fucking thing half the time because he's fucking busy, you know, fucking, you know, I don't know, trying to decompress his back or something. So yeah, so Steve was here for it. And technically Phil did say 6 million, even though it was a 7.6 million, but yeah, fuck it. Yeah, fuck it, why not? Why the hell not? Is Phil live yet? No, he's not. Okay, cool. Let's continue Phil's insane rant about IJustine. Because trust me, it gets worse.
Would press play on this video unless they were instructed to for a react show like this. Like, this is the lowest form of content. Really. Like, it's insane. What the fuck? Right? But invite her to E3 to comment on video games. What? So anyway, you know, the things that I said about this woman, and I say things, it was one thing I ever said about her, was totally out of line and wrong, and I've already publicly apologized for it. But,
well, never mind publicly apologising. Did you directly apologise to IJustine? Are you expecting IJustine to have fucking sat there on your channel waiting for an apology from you to appear at some point in time? You never directly apologised to IJustine. You only fucking said something about it in the first place because people called you out for your toxic fucking behaviour. You said multiple things about it. It wasn't just one thing, there was 2 screenshots of what you fucking said, essentially. Getting gangbanged by the executives of EA and all that shit. Yeah, you weren't sorry for saying it. You were fucking sorry you got fucking flack for it. I'm pretty certain that IJustine never received an actual apology from you. But Phil Burnell's the type of person who would expect an absolute personal apology from anyone if they've wronged him. They would expect him to be contacted by the person and get an actual apology right then and there, essentially. Can you imagine if Phil feels wronged by somebody and somebody fucking just like randomly dropped it during a fucking stream one time? Yeah, Phil, sorry. And then Phil will be like, no, that's not good enough. I didn't know you apologised. Somebody had to tell me you apologised because it was on your stream and all that. Phil wouldn't accept that. But he's expecting other people to accept his half-ass apology on one of his random streams one time about IJustine.
But this content is crap. This content has 0 merit or value, right? There's no value to this at all. What is this? Right? You filmed midnight release lines back in the day. What's the difference? No, I didn't. I filmed 1 midnight release ever.
Gotcha, Phil. Phil actually filmed a midnight release back in the day. Phil went from saying no, I didn't to yes, I did one time.
You filmed midnight release lines back in the day. What's the difference? No, I didn't. I filmed 1 midnight release ever in history. It was Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, and the reason I did it is because they were having a party in the mall. They actually had the game set up, and people were playing it on a LAN. So I filmed wow, this is kind of unique. This is like a LAN party going on of them playing the game early, which actually was a big deal that you could play the game. It wasn't just someone handing you an iPhone. It was, a game that's now advanced, you're playing it. And I was showing that they were doing this in the mall. And then I got...
So Phil was like, oh, who cares about the iPhone? This is a game. And the iPhone's as big a franchise as Call of Duty is, the new iPhone is usually more popular.
On my game and I went home and I played it. I've literally never lined up and filmed the entire line. I was waiting in line, and here's me talking to the crowd in line to get this product or game. And I didn't go into the game. I didn't go into GameStop and high five all the employees and dance around because I have my new iPhone or my copy of Call of Duty. I dance it, shake it above my head. Call of Duty, everyone! Woo! This is a joke, man. This is a joke. It's just, this is what people like on YouTube. 10 years ago, this was 7-point-something million views. It's insanity. For what? What content did you produce?
He almost said it again. Also, I kind of feel bad at Heather. If Heather's still muted, they missed the clip because they were waiting for us to finish before I'm muting because I didn't want to hear Phil, talk about IJustine again. Poor Heather.
Just for the internet of any value in this video. Nothing. You wasted everyone's fucking time. Unbelievable. But that was what was popular. Well, good for you. She's filthy rich. People invite her to, like I said, how I criticize her, she's at E3. And she's saying the most generic, vapid comments about something because she has no knowledge of anything. She's just sitting there commenting the most generic things on something that she's paid to be there because she's an internet celebrity for making vapid videos like this. I'm like, why is she there? Can you get someone there who's like informed or knows something about what's going on at E3? But no, she was the one. Because they would get there. You know what I'm saying? So, literally, this is the antithesis of who I've ever been. You understand that, right? This vapid, blatant advertisement content is the antithesis of who I've been as a content creator. I've never made paid shill content that has no value to anyone. I do the opposite, and that's why I'm not rich. So there you go. Okay.
Today we're in the hood. And
so, not long afterwards, Phil has an interesting rant about Super Crazy. Which has nothing to do with the video, by the way. It has nothing to do with the video here. But it talks about it here. So it comes up about here. So, if it's not live yet, still not live. Still is copying music. Okay, good news. There is time then to cover what Phil says about this. So Phil's going to talk about this in the podcast as well. Phil will bring this up on the podcast today as well. But it felt compelled to read out something that somebody said in his chat about Super Crazy.
I've already seen it 5 times. I'm bored, right? I'm totally bored of this. Let's see here. Oh, I'm well aware of this. Someone sent me a bug and says, are you aware your Detractor Super Crazy raised $3,000 to sue you? You actually covered this a few months ago. Now he has disappeared from the internet. He doesn't respond to anyone. It's been over 6 weeks. He called you a scammer, but he stole over $3,000 and has disappeared and no one can contact him. Guys, no shit. Like really, no shit. Why is it that everything that I say comes to pass? Does it not? Does it not? Every single thing that I've said about these people always comes to pass every time in a row, right? Why would you give that man money? Right? It's just insane to me. I did the experiment with Cog. Do you remember? So Cog, a nobody on the internet, talk shit about me in a Discord. Someone sent it to me. And I said, I'm going to do an experiment. I'm going to talk about this man. I'm going to see if he talks about me, and I'm going to see if my detractors give him money. So I did the experiment. Literally 100% hook, line, and sinker, it worked. He talked about me. He imitated me. He put on glasses, a hat, and a vest. My idiotic detractors went and gave him their money. For what, a couple streams, I think it was? And then I literally the next day said, so, he basically exactly the trick worked, right? If I talk about this guy, my detractors will give him money. So I said, I will never do that again. Like, what's the point? Point proven. What's happened? I've literally not spoken about Cox since. His streams get absolutely no money whatsoever. I think one day people were saying he streamed for like 5-6 hours. He made like $1 or something like that. And that's it. But
So seconds, Phil's going live. Oh, for fuck's sake, what's he wearing? What is he wearing? Anyway, Phil's going live. Let's just fucking put him on pause. We'll build up some speed up juice. And we'll make sure it's on 1.5 speed. And then we'll watch this little clip.
these people, my detractors are so dumb. Anyone, literally anyone, who says something negative about me, they will throw money their way. So it's no one, I mean, did anyone actually think Super Crazy was serious? But apparently people did, because they gave him $3,000 and he's gone, man. He ain't gonna give you that shit back. He's gone. They're just so dumb. Same thing with Stuttering Craig. Listen, as much as I detest Stuttering Craig, he played my detractors multiple times. He did entire streams called Monetize the Detractors, and he literally did that. They're that dumb. They went to his streams and kept throwing him money. So I'll read the insult to Phil. Sure, I can't believe people are still giving me money. I can't believe it. And then they kept doing it. So he did several streams like that, right? I mean, they're that dumb. Do you think Stuttering Craig cares about, he wants to be in line with my detractors, he's friends with my detractors? No, but he made money doing it. So that's what I mean, like, I mean, these people are just so insanely stupid. Anyway, thank you. Dick Jones gifted 5 memberships.
Okay, that's pretty much the end of the fucking rant as far as I'm aware. And to be fair, about Super Crazy, I mean, it's hard to actually disagree with what Phil's saying there, because the website that Super Crazy is using does not allow for refunds. It's up to the person that's organising the fundraiser if they want to give money back. The platform he's using does not offer some sort of refund chargeback sort of facility. It's basically out of their hands. They are the middleman without holding on to the money, it feels like, you know. So that website on its own, just on face value, seemed a bit strange to use for that sort of thing, you know. I wasn't sure how much of a good idea it was in the first place, because I didn't think it was a lawsuit that would have fucking got much progress made to it, you know. I thought it was a pointless thing to try and sue over, because there was no way you can prove essentially that Phil 100% caused it all to go wrong, for, you know. So yeah, but the thing is though, there is kind of prior for Super Crazy, you know, kind of finessing money from detractors before, and it's something that, I mean, it's not something I'm comfortable talking about, you know what I mean, but I've heard things, put it that way. I've been told stories by people that they helped Super Crazy back in the day, and they kind of got exploited a wee bit by it, you know. I'll leave it at that. But Super Crazy's, as I don't know, it's like, what's the motive? It feels like they're a wee bit, they use people essentially. It feels like sometimes anyway. I don't know the whole ins and outs or whatever. There could be more to it. Super Crazy seems to have kind of gone who knows where, but it's just like, yeah. But Phil's going to rant and gloat about Super Crazy today in the fucking show, so I guess got that to fucking look forward to, fucking ready for that. Anyway, fuck it. We need a bingo number for the bingo card, so no pressure, but can somebody give us a good number for the bingo card so we can have a robust game of bingo today? The very first number in chat I saw was from Sonic, who said 11, so there we go. Thank you very much, Sonic. Let me first of all just make sure we randomise the bingo background image. There we go. By the way, I have added the word dope. The word dope has been added as a potential bingo word, because Phil loves saying, he loves to fucking sound relevant, you know, lately, so there we go.
Parallelogram Yosef tipped £1. Thank you for donating to Super Crazy. It was my story, and yes, you can say it's Scotsman, he is just a lazy conman. I helped with opportunities, but he is allergic to easy work like Philly. Right, well, I mean, Yosef said himself, so Yosef was a person that told me about their experiences with Super Crazy, like, you know, like a year ago, like, or was it a year and a half ago, so a while, it was a wee while ago anyway, you know. This is obviously before all the recent Phil drama anyway. But Yosef reached out to me and talked a lot about the things that, you know, they went through Super Crazy, you know what I mean? It didn't sound good, you know what I mean? It sounded quite exploitative to an extent, you know what I mean?
And yeah, this is something me and Yusuf talked, I'll say, you know, went back and forth with a good bit, you know what I mean? But yeah, so yeah, as I said, that Yusuf was the person I heard from before about their previous experience with Super Crazy and how that went. So yeah, I've always said to people, so, you know, make up your own mind or whatever, but always be careful, always be cautious with these kind of things, you know? Don't get too... You don't owe anybody anything, you know what I mean? Even myself, you know what I mean? Nobody owes me a fucking thing as well, you know what I mean? So it's like, it's one of those things, it's like, if I ever sound like if I ever come across like I'm fucking sounding like I'm needing something, then don't, you know, if it comes to fucking money anyway, just fucking, don't feel afraid to fucking tell me to shut up and stop sounding like Phil. You know, that kind of thing. And Steve kind of summed up quite well there. All that work on stuff like to catch a pig pissed down in the drain over 3 years for barely $3 doesn't seem worth it. As I'm saying, I liked Super Crazy's content. A lot of us liked Super Crazy's content that he fucking worked on back in the fucking day. A lot of, we'll say, I mean, okay, some of the legwork was done by Kiwi Farms. Basically, he was kind of, he also put time to put the videos together, but a lot of the legwork was kind of done for him to a degree with the stuff that went on in Kiwi Farms as well, you know. But at the same time, the videos were still kind of well put together. They were somewhat entertaining, you know what I mean? And a lot of us liked them. So, yeah. It's just the way it is.
Come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
Oh, balls. Oh, fuck me. hold on a second. I'm going to fucking mute this. Oh, balls. Shit. Sonny has gifted 30 memberships. A 10-member bomb, then a 20-member bomb. Fuck me, man. Does that mean then? Hold on a second. Shit, man. I'm gonna need fucking a second to try and read all these out. Bugger me. Fuck me. Hold on. I'm waiting for a lot to come in so I can read them all out. You know, we're up to 20 so far. It's 21 gone through. If I unmute alerts, you'll just fucking hear "come the fuck in" or "fuck the fuck off" over and over again. But Sonny has gifted 30 memberships and they're almost all through now. That means right off the bat there is how many free spaces is that? That's technically then fuck math. 6 free spaces? 6? Yeah. 6 is right, yeah, 5 times 6 is 30. We have 6 free spaces right away. Fuck me, I'm good at math, me. Congratulations to the following people for receiving a membership. Congratulations to Ira, Chef D303, Cosnav, Bank Leaks, Deadhead Comics, Cenobite Mommy, Ice Yamamoto, David Burnett, Toxic Cherry Juice, Sam, Yami the Cute, Bun your fucking name still that I see, Hot Dog Hand Grenade, Golden Mask, Instamat, Joe G, Don, Tuck, Rachie Cats, Savage Today, Partial Artist Bob, Kofi Jack, Spicy Latin Carl, Darksy the Phil, Sam, the Gifted Panther, Beat Depression, Meow, myself 086, and Siadoc. Congratulations to all 30 of you people for receiving the membership. Remember to thank Sonny for gifting all those memberships. I think I've got all 30 there. I don't think I missed anyone there. Bloody hell. I did not expect a member bomb like that right off the get-go. We have 6 free spaces immediately. And you want to know the funny thing? It's like, so that is 31 members gifted today, because remember Larry started off with a membership as well. So like 4 more members would be another free space on top of that. No, I'm fucking asking for it, you know, but I'm just saying, it's like, it's not 5 more, it's like we're up to like 31 today. So there we go. But unexpected, very kind of you indeed, Sonny. Thank you very much for that. We hit the tip skill. I mean, not really. So that goal, I just set it to that for that. That's not a game over kind of thing. So that was just set at 175 to kind of make it be like a potential feasible target. Bingo's still happening. Bingo's not over. So yeah, the bingo is still going ahead. We just have 6 free spaces to help us kickstart our way to hopefully a full house today. That'll certainly help our way to hopefully a full house today. This is the bingo card we have for today's show. Let's go through it because I haven't gone through it yet. We need Phil to say and do the following. We need Phil to snort, him say okay, chill, comment and engagement. The second row as Phil saying community, him being all toxic, him displaying some YouTuber jealousy, him saying fuck and subs. The third row is Phil saying friend, him messing about with his phone, him saying king, him touching his ear, and him saying he is a thing. The fourth row is Phil saying absolutely, him giving the thumbs up, him saying unique, Kino Casino, and meaningful. And the fifth and final row is Phil saying oh, him discussing politics, it should be a safe bet today, him saying dope, him clearing his throat, and finally him flailing his arms. This is a very strong card. Sonic has picked an absolute banger of a card today. Even without the free spaces, I think we would have fucking cruised away to a fucking full house today. I cannot imagine this failing to get a full house. This surely is a goddamn slam dunk for a full house. I would be astonished if it wasn't. I would be flabbergasted. And Call Me Astro's asking, isn't this podcast supposed to be shorter though? Not necessarily. He wants to try and streamline things to a certain degree. He didn't seem to imply about doing a shorter podcast, but he tried to fucking say things like he wants to kind of stay streamlined and he wants to try and start gameplay on time. That's kind of what he said about it before, so who knows though. But I think we're set up to have a very straightforward and simple full house today. Who knows? Jesus, and of course obviously the aim of the game, Cam Induction's asking, I guess you won't be restreaming Kino Casino. Phil's not going to be doing that until after his gameplay. So then, by the time Phil does that, I'll be like fucking fast asleep. No, I'll be in bed. I'll be sleeping. See, I'm pretty sure Phil will be doing that. I'm convinced that Phil's plan was to try and get through as much gameplay as possible and then end it slightly earlier than before, and then spend the last 15-20 minutes of what would usually be the end of his gameplay stream doing the Kino Casino stuff. I think that's what the plan is. So yeah, and then he's gonna fucking have dinner afterwards or something like that, so yeah. Anyway, that's it. I can unmute the alerts now, that's them all played. Thank you again, Sunny, for that. Also, there's a variety of ways for us to get free spaces to help us on our way to a full house bingo card. Oh, and Sonny says he's leaving at 9:30 PM. He's leaving the podcast at 9:30 PM, do you mean? Is that 9:30 your time, his time, our time, Australian time? I got no idea. Anyway. There's a variety of ways for us to get free spaces to help us on our way to a full house. For example, if Phil burps, begs or snorts 10 times before he starts recording for a shitey gameplay, that gives us a free space. And if we get 100 likes on this podcast before we finish playing bingo, not only will it give us a free space as well, but you guys also get to enjoy the Bubbles animation made by the supremely talented Pixar Animations to celebrate the 100 likes. So you guys are in full direct control of when we can get a free space. The rest are controlled by Phil and his bizarre bodily function. So there we go. And yeah, also at the end of the month we're going to have a marble race to determine who gets to win half of that bingo prize fund. If you want a chance of winning half that bingo prize fund, you've got to make sure that you've left a comment on the community post, which is linked in the description of his live stream. Now I think the only thing left for me to do is just to press a random Scottish soundboard button to send us off into battle once more.
Shut your hole.
Alright, I'll do. Good luck everybody, let's just crack on with bingo. It might be a quick one, might be a short one, who fucking knows, but we're on our way to a good start. We've got 6 free spaces right from the get-go because of those members, so thank you again for that. Here's hoping for a smooth, straightforward fucking game of bingo. Good luck everybody.
Good morning, everyone. Well, what a day. On today's show, everyone, it is election day here in the United States, and of course, it is all anyone's talking about.
Oh yeah, of course. One thing, sorry, I forgot to check this. So, Prophet is giving me something about Phil's election stuff or whatever. So, hold on, so what is it I'm looking at here, Prophet? Like, what are we looking at here? This is what I sent my Prophet, a little screenshot of Phil Burnell's voter registration. DSP technically can't vote if he's not. I mean, he's registered for it technically, but he's not. I don't know.
Meth Bear tipped £3. Unless Super Crazy can show he was medically unable to refund the money for his idiotic lawsuit, just treat him like Derek. No redemption arc.
Treat him like Derek?
FBI, open up!
That was how I'd treat Derek personally, you know, but there you go. But yeah, it's just one of those things where, yeah, he's kind of, the reputation's definitely been soured massively, and it's like, yeah, it's like, when I heard from Yusuf what you know, from his own experience, whatever, I kind of thought, well, I'm not gonna just, I'm just gonna ignore them. You know, I don't want anything to do with that anymore. Just each to their own, or whatever. We'll see what happens. And now Yusuf's also experience is being experienced by a lot more people at the same time with this fundraiser thing. Like people who are fucking, you know, going from that. But yeah, Prophet says he's going to send in our picture. Oh great, please don't be feet. Fuck me, I know. Prophet's fucking, you know, pictures are scary. Oh yeah, but yeah, Phil's also, look at this, the American flag, election day. The person who committed bankruptcy fraud to defraud his own nation is pretended to be fucking patriotic today, even though he can't fucking vote today. You know, that is the ultimate irony here. The person that wants to not talk about politics whatsoever on his own content, because he's like, I'm not interested in it, is going to go on Kino Casino's politics special stream for 15 to 20 minutes and talk about politics. The double standards of hypocrisy is just fucking insane. It's just, yeah, classic DSP. Let's see what he's got to say.
What a day. On today's show, everyone, it is election day here in the United States, and of course, it is all anyone's talking about. I'll cover it a little bit, but as you know, I'm not a political guy, and it's certainly not going to be...
I guess we can tick off politics. That seems fair. That seems very fair to tick off fucking politics. Jesus, man. Is there anything else? No.
To end all be all of my content today. Instead, we're going to have a full fun day of gameplay. But on today's podcast, we'll be covering several different topics, including a detractor, who I talked about a couple months ago, has pulled a massive scam on all the other detractors. Pretty interesting. In addition, the PS5 Pro games list has been announced, meaning the games that will actually have concrete enhancements on the PS5 Pro. So let's talk about that. In addition, we may touch upon some other topics. I'm also trying to mess with my mic again, and we'll see how that works. So we've got a good show today in store on the special Election Day edition of the Level 1 podcast.
Shut up, yeah, bitch. Fast forward past this fucking crappy intro. And so I've been sent a screenshot by Prophet. What are we looking at here? Prophet, what is this I'm looking at? And also, yeah, tell me, so we got this one and we got this one. So what am I looking at here, pal? What's this story here? So here we go. I sent you the second pick. Washington State has an auto registration since 2019. Bill had to opt out.
And it's not even coherent.
Bill opted out of auto registration.
Like, if he's been drinking.
Oh my.
I actually admitted this last year.
Jesus, man. So Bill Bonnell can't vote. Essentially, is what that's what I was saying. What's the legal voting age in USA? Is Brian asking? I mean, isn't it 18? Or is it 21? It's 18, it's 18, yeah. It's mad to me you need to be fucking 21 in some places to fucking drink legally, but you can be 18 to vote. Like, what the? That's so weird to me. You know, like, so bizarre. Fuck me, anyway. Bingo, at time bingo.
People are saying there was no music. Why would there not have been music? Hold on.
We can still hear the goddamn music, Phil.
Is it playing now? What happened? Did it not sync? Okay, hold on. I have no idea what happened. People are saying the music turned on late. Let's try that again. Ready?
Oh no. The hell no. Hell no.
Alright, sorry about that. I have absolutely no idea what's going on. As you guys know, I've had some technical difficulties recently because I've been messing around with various different things. I've been trying to get my microphone to sound better. So I messed with not only, you know, the noise suppression filter and things like that, and the noise gate, but I also added a new compressor, or compressor, whatever it's called. And so the mic has been sounding a little different. Some people like it, some people don't. I'd like to get your opinion on it today. And of course, what we're going to do is listen to a couple clips. And maybe as we're listening to the clips, why is Life is Strange in this? Why is Life is Strange? In this layout. It's not. I'm not even kidding you. It's not. It must be a glitch because it's not in there. But it's playing Life is Strange. What is going on today? Already, we got weird stuff happening here. I'm just going to delete this one then. Okay, hopefully that fixes it. We don't have Life is Strange in my animations today. So, I don't know what's going on. The last few days, right? I've had lots of technical issues. My lighting behind me is now having issues where sometimes it's desyncing. And I don't know if it's the phone that's desyncing or the lights, but like it just goes off and then comes back on and then the app says it's not connected. It worked for 2 months. So I didn't change anything. So you tell me what happened. It's not me. You know, this frame does have technical issues from time to time where it'll have a glitch with a certain animation, or it won't load properly. Looks like it's working now. Hopefully we don't have any more. If Life is Strange is in there, that is pretty weird, because I definitely didn't put Life is Strange into a patriotic backdrop for today's election day. Anyway, hope that you guys are ready to chill and have a good podcast with me here today. Today is November 5th, 2024, also known as Election Day here in the United States, also known as Super Tuesday. The reason is because today is the last moment for people to vote in both their local and federal elections. You know, so everyone who hasn't voted yet is running out to vote today, and so everyone's going to be talking about it all day long. In fact, excuse me. In fact, a ridiculous amount of content creators are doing special election day streams, videos, and content today. I am literally the only person not doing this, right? Take a look at
Go and mock them, but also trying to hype up your appearance on Kino Casino. Go on, please, Phil, put your foot in it by fucking mocking all the other content creators for doing election coverage, but fucking giving Kino a free pass.
YouTube, take a look at Twitch, take a look at Kick, take a look at everywhere. Everyone is doing election day stuff. I'm not. And the reason I'm not is because, as you guys know, I'm not a political guy. I don't make political content. I have no intention of doing that kind of stuff in the near future. You know, we've talked.
And yet, he's going to fucking sacrifice some of his gameplay later on to go on Kino Casino's special election stream they're doing to talk politics.
About over the years, perhaps I will eventually get into doing that, and if I do, it's not going to be here. This is DSP gaming. This is not DSP politics. This is not a place for me to stand on a soapbox and lecture you about, you know, that kind of stuff. Well, someday I might get into it. In fact, I'm going to be honest with you. I think eventually I will get into it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, brace yourselves for that, everyone. DSP's hot fucking political takes. Oh, these politicians don't know what they're doing. You know, they need to get fired. Fire all the politicians because they're bad and don't know they made bad laws. That'll be Phil's great fucking hot take.
Like, I do feel like I'm going to one day want to talk about it, but particularly with this election today and how it's going to affect this country and the world, I definitely didn't want to get into it now. I feel like today's election is going to be insane. Meaning you're going to have people who are so adamant on getting their way that if it doesn't go their way, it's going to be a scary thought of how they're going to behave. Now, here's the thing. If you don't know, the American election this year for the president is neck and neck. It is so close that most places...
I've heard that Donald Trump has got a slight lead. That's kind of what I'm seeing. Like the betting that the odds are favouring Donald Trump from what I've seen. From the early indications. I've always a long way to fucking go yet. But apparently Trump might be ahead.
You're saying that normally would know, oh, I polled and it seems like this person's in the lead or this person's in the lead. They're basically saying it's too close to call. Like, you'll have one person who says, okay, it's going to be for Trump, and then right immediately someone else does a poll and says, oh no, this poll says it's going to be Kamala. And it's just back and forth and back and forth. So, and everyone, of course, on either side of the mainstream media is reporting their own pick is the one that's going to win. So, no one knows what's going to happen. And my prediction, this is my honest, quick prediction, is that we won't even know who is the new president for days. Because you're going to have places where it's so close. They're going to have to be doing recounts. Already voting machines have broken down, and the people are going to say, no, every vote is super important. We must count them all. So therefore, everything must be delayed until we have our answers, right? So I definitely have that feeling that this is just going to be, as they say, a shit show, right?
I mean, it's going to be a shit show regardless, okay? It doesn't fucking matter, because people are not... I feel like, especially when it comes to fucking the politics, you know, as of late, people are not willing to accept the true and honest answers. People are looking for the answers that will suit what they want. You know? And I'm saying both sides are going to be massively guilty of this. I mean, Trump set a standard a few years ago when he fucking, you know, hey, let's fucking just, you know, march towards the White House for no reason whatsoever. And like, all of a sudden there's a whole lot of violence. You know, but as I'm saying, though, it's getting that kind of way where I think both sides might feel quite inflammatory towards what they want to do. It just feels like it's fucking... It does feel like it's going to boil over more and more and more. You know? It's just something that's just like... I don't know. Regardless of who fucking wins, I don't think either side's going to fucking accept it, if that makes sense.
Right? And it's going to be chaotic, and then once we finally have an answer of who won...
Well, that actually doesn't make sense. I mean, the loser, whoever loses is not going to accept it, I think.
Say, a shit show, right? And it's going to be chaotic, and then once we finally have an answer of who won, no one will accept it. Everyone's going to be angry at each other, and everyone's going to be yelling at each other and pointing fingers and saying fraud, cheat. It's going to be a nightmare, really. And it's sad that that's the state of our country. Our country is supposed to have a system in place that's supposed to be definitive, that's supposed to be not able to be like argued or overturned, a system that's supposed to give us the answers and everyone has a voice, and I don't really feel like that's our system. I feel like our system is pretty messed up with the way that it operates.
But that's just the fucking way it's always been though. Like, I still remember, I remember when Trump beat Hillary, right? And the hours leading up to the results being confirmed and finalised, it was still kind of close somewhat to a certain degree, and Donald Trump was peddling a conspiracy theory about Russians interfering in the election, and apparently he had conclusive evidence of this, and that's why the Russians were trying to get Hillary to win. And basically Trump was trying to fucking plant the seeds of why he fucking lost that election. Lo and behold, a few hours later, it turns out Trump won the bastard and thing. And Trump didn't mention a fucking thing again about Russian interference in that particular election, you know. Things like that, you know what I mean? And it's always one of these kind of things where it's like this has been, like, some people think Trump's a bit, you know, Trump's like a breath of fresh air because it doesn't talk like a politician. It's like, it's good to have somebody not talk like a politician, but it's also good to fucking have somebody to be able to accept the reality of the situation that's in front of them, you know? And I feel like Trump's kind of incapable more and more of doing that because he's just fucking used to try and get his way, because money talks usually, you know? Like, he has put himself above the Republican Party, it feels like, you know? It's like the Democrats got shot of Biden when it was clear that he was fucking too old and divvy to fucking even do anything, you know? And the Democrats decided, you know what, we're going to make a choice for you. You're out. But I think the Republicans are too scared to do it with Trump, even though he's fucking showing very similar signs of, like, you know, old age creeping in, because he's put himself above the fucking party. But Trump's probably going to fucking win anyway, which means everyone fucking just, you know, toe the fucking line and fucking obey their fucking obey Trump for 4 more years or whatever. I think Trump's going to die in office. If Trump wins the election, he will probably die well in charge. He's going to be like the oldest, isn't he technically going to be the oldest serving president? Should he win? And he'll last as long as he does. Like, I don't know, because I think, yeah, it's mental.
Anyway, although that's going to be happening today, and you're going to hear about it in every news outlet possible, and you're going to hear about it in other people's content and streams, that's not what I'm doing today, okay? Today for me, even though I have silly patriotic stuff on the screen, I even have, and my RGBs today, for my gaming PC, I have red, white, and blue lights in honor of the election, but that's about the extent of me making content about this today. Now, I will be appearing very briefly on the Kino Casino show later tonight. I'm going to talk about that in a second, because they asked me on for just like a brief cameo appearance. I said, sure, I'll do it. I'm a friend of the show. I'll come by and I'll just, you know, hang out for a little bit and talk about what's going on.
I'm a friend of the show.
Fuck you and your friends.
Well, it's no wonder you don't have any friends.
I'm totally okay with that. So, yeah. So anyway, you know, I'm going to be doing gameplay all day. And I hope that you appreciate that. I hope that you like that. That's what people come here for. Not to hear me sit here and lecture about politics and candidates and things like that. I'm pretty much...
The very first line in Phil's show today is election. You think the first word would be the main talking point of his podcast today? You know, it's like this is the biggest point of him doing a podcast, because he wants to talk about election. It is front and center, the first thing that people see when they click on the fucking stream. I don't know. Brian's asking, is that a single clip, single button press, or 2? You mean this?
Fuck you and your friends.
Well, it's no wonder you don't have any friends.
It's 2 buttons. It's 2 buttons. I mean, I got them right next to each other, so I fucking just usually, because they go well together, I just fucking put them in, I press them both together.
Fuck you and your friends.
And I don't press their fucking buttons, so I fucking guys. They're usually fucking right next to each other. It's like me fucking pressing these 3 together. I can't feel those 3 go quite well together sometimes. Whenever Phil's quite fucking particularly annoying. Just those 3 quick sound clips, you know, fucking go quite well together, I feel, as well. Or me just fucking spamming, like, well, yeah, that kind of thing. Anyway, fuck it, that's me just fucking being dumb with a soundboard.
Should escape from all of that, correctly? That's what people tell me. You know, we want to escape from the drama of the real world. We don't want to come to DSP Gaming to then hear about the things that's all over everywhere else, right?
Yeah, people go to DSP Gaming to hear you fucking begging for money.
So I will hopefully provide that for you today, and you will be able to hang out with me and have a good time all day long on DSP Gaming on YouTube and on DSP Gaming Real on Kick, okay? And so, first things first, we have hit 51 straight streams, hitting my I can't even speak today, hitting my funding goals, and of course, seething, crying, teeth gnashing trolls are very upset.
Why? I swear, I don't know. Do Phil's fans even fucking believe anymore that we get upset that they fucking lose their money more and more when Phil fucking begs them for money? I'm seriously confused why that's going to upset us. I mean, I genuinely might have to fucking make a special video on this to try and explain to Phil's deadheads why this is not a concern of ours. In fact, I strongly encourage Phil's audience and fans to fucking make sure they sell their fucking organs they don't fucking need. They fucking sell their cars. They fucking get a second mortgage on a fucking home. They sell their firstborn. They get as much money as humanly fucking possible to give to Phil Burnell. Because if they fucking feel that Phil needs it more than they do, then they fucking deserve to lose their fucking money.
As usual, they track every contribution. They're angry at every single dollar and cent that I receive for my content. So thank you.
They track every contribution, Phil. It's you report it. Basically, you're upset that people listen to you. Your complaint here is people pay attention. That doesn't make sense. Why are you angry that people pay attention to the words that are coming out of your mouth? Isn't that what you usually desire? To be listened to be heard, for people to fucking actually take in the things you're saying? And you're crying about the people listening to the figures that you give back over money you've received? I mean, you kind of invite this, Phil. That's the thing. You kind of invite that sort of, scrutiny. You invite that, Phil. Anyway, don't mind me. I'm just getting a bingo background image sorted. There we go. Looks a bit strange with the kind of colour it was going behind them, but fuck it, I'll do. Let me throw this in the members Discord. Oh, for God's sake, I just checked the members Discord. And I regret everything. Jesus Christ. Hold on. I feel like I owe people this from before. I didn't do this last time. Tacozilla had a few good pictures made, which I forgot to include after, before the end of last night's bingo. He made that. He made this. He also made this, which I stole and used for today's thumbnail. And Chase got in the act, and Chase made Beg a Cop. Robo-Beg, I don't know. Then Tacozilla, this is not even a Tacozilla like photo edit. He just got a freeze frame of Phil being all chipmunk mode, where he's probably telling somebody to fuck off. And there's a couple more fresh ones today. Tacozilla again. Well, it's election day again. And Chase got in the spirit of Groundhog Day by creating Puxatawny Phil. Isn't that actually Groundhog's name, Phil? Am I right? Wasn't it called, or is it Puxatawny Pete? I can't mind. I'm pretty sure it begins with a P. Is it Phil? Puxatawny Phil. Yeah, the answer. So there we go. And Tacozilla probably foresaw me thinking I want to use that for a bingo thumbnail. So yeah, he decided to crop out for me and show the Phil Murray. There we go. So that is all the bingo. That's from the members Discord. All the creations from everyone, Taco's all going mental and Chase getting in the act as well. Good stuff indeed. Anyway, let's crack on with the bingo. Punxsutawney Phil, says David Anderson. There we go.
For allowing me the ongoing success. Remember, at the end of this week, the big reward on Friday will be that if we hit 56 straight streams of the goals being hit, I will be ordering food from a new local Japanese restaurant. Excuse me, I got gunk in my throat today. A new local Japanese restaurant that does authentic Japanese cuisine, like yakisoba skewers, unique rice dishes, desserts, and the like. So it's going to be a fun event for DSP Tries this Friday. All right, so let's keep it going. Please support the stream today. Everything counts, and everything gets an animation. Whether it's a super chat or a super sticker, a membership or a gifted membership, a sub or a gifted sub, or a tip. No matter how you contribute, it all helps, and I appreciate everyone who supports my content. Let's get started with some shout-outs. First, Darkside Matthew with a double dose of super chats on the YouTube side. His first one is a $2, and he says, praise the king. Then he did a second one.
Yay, praise the king. King's on a bingo card. Hooray.
5 in a row. That's concerning.
The first bingo of the game. I'm going to try my best to remember that we've already got 6 free spaces. I need to remember that.
I said we come here for chill gaming vibes, not drama. Exactly. And I
technically we're 4 away from a full house then. Yeah, we're 4 away from a full house then as things stand.
Know that. You're coming here because you want to hang out with me. You want to have a good laugh on the podcast. You want to hear about what's going on with gaming. I'm excited to share with you the PS5 Pro games list. And then you want to maybe hear me joke about my trolls and stuff a little bit, right? And you don't want to be getting into all the nonsense of politics and the like. I get it. And I'm not going to inundate you with that. Everyone else will today, but not me, okay? So So thank you, Darkside Matthew, for the first 2 contributions of the day. Let's see here. I received a $1 tip. Someone says, would you consider an appearance on Hawk Tua Girls podcast Talk Tua if the opportunity extends itself? There's an overlap in your fan bases. People want to see it. It'd be a great way to solidify the magnitude of your redemption.
What? There's an overlap in their fan bases?
Arc. Thanks. What in the holy hell? Why would they want me on their show? Where is the crossover there? I'm not aware of a single bit of crossover between those viewers.
So yeah. Phil, why would they want me on the show? They don't. But apparently there's some sort of viewer crossover.
Basis, right? I mean, this is the girl who did the memeable thing and got popular on the internet for it and now has like a podcast that's successful, right? So good for her. But I don't know how that crosses over with me. I never even talked about the meme, did I? I don't think so. So, I mean, if you could explain to me what you're talking about, but from what I'm seeing, I don't see that it would, have any kind of effect on me or why. They wouldn't even know who I am. So why the hell would they care, right? That's a little bizarre.
But Phil, you said the internet loves you, and they are a part of the internet. Therefore, using DSP logic, they must love you.
Okay. Excuse me.
Phil didn't say the word community there, did he? He didn't say the word community at all. He was talking about, there's a crossover with the fan bases, whatever, but he didn't actually mention the word community yet, did he?
So I got a $1.50 anonymous tip, and this person is a troll in disguise trying to cause drama. So,
oh, what's he saying? What's he saying, Phil? How did you see through the troll disguise?
FYI, for those who don't know, there's one episode left of DSP versus the internet over on my React channel, DSP Reacts, and then that show will be retired at episode 90. We're then going to take a break from doing React shows on that channel for about a month or so, because what I want to do is, number one, focus a lot on gameplay over here. We're gonna have a lot going on in regards to the stuff I'm covering. We're trying to decide right now what games to even cover. Like, I literally don't even know what I'm doing tomorrow. I think I have a good idea, but we're not even sure yet, right? So we've got so much going on, you know what I mean, that I'm not really thinking that doing this weekly entire day of reacting is working. Last night we finished Retro React Silent Hill 1, and I put a poll up on DSP Throwback, okay? And people are voting on what they want to see for the next Retro React stream, which will probably take place sometime in December. I'm giving that a break. And so I'm giving the reacting stuff a big break so we can focus on everything here, all right? But there's going to be a long-form React show that likely will launch sometime in December. Now, there are many different ideas of how to run the show. OP Boone has given me some really good ones. This morning, I got some more feedback from a few others, and I want to basically sit down one day. I don't know if it's going to be a podcast, or maybe we'll even dedicate a late-night stream to this topic.
Oh, thank God. Late night. I won't have to suffer for it. Thank God.
I want to sit and brainstorm exactly how to make the long-form show work. I want it to be as much your input as mine, not just me coming up with the idea and running with it, but working with you to refine the idea so that people will actually show up, engage, and support with it. That's the number one problem right now with this ongoing Clips React show, is that the overall attendance, engagement, and support of the show has dwindled dramatically. Originally, when I started the show 2 years ago, there was big interest. Now there's like 20 people who actually submit clips, if that, and less than 200 who watch. So there's no point in continuing. I want to do something people want, right? And that's why we're kind of rebooting, reassessing, and we're going to do a more long-form show. So we will have discussion about this very soon. Again, whether it's a full podcast dedicated to this discussion, whether I do just a special late night chill stream where we just sit around and talk and brainstorm about it, we'll figure it out together. But I just want to let everyone know that's what's going on. Of course, my trolls are trying to twist it that, oh, my reacting is over and everything, and it's just very much not the case, okay? The React channel will still have the DSP Tries It episodes that we're doing every Friday as a reward for hitting my support goals. So there's still going to be some content on the channel, and there is more coming. Okay, Mark, how are you? And thank you for your membership this morning. It's good to see you, Mark. Thanks for re-upping. And actually, that counts as a fresh one. So thank you, Mark. That counts as $3. Come on up here, buddy. Jasper Kitty's in the office today. Feeling nice and spunky today. He was chasing.
That counts as $3. Jesus Christ, man.
That counts as $3. Come on up here, buddy. Jasper Kitty's in the office today. Feeling nice and spunky today. He was chasing around a little twisty toy in the kitchen. Very energetic, jumping all over the place, running around. Always good to see Jasper Kitty in the office and hanging out, right, buddy? How are you doing today, Jasper Kitty?
Shut up, bitch!
Jasper Kitty, how are you?
Shut up,
how you feeling.
bitch!
Or touch my keyboard. Maybe he wants to type a message out for us.
Shut the fuck
Anyway,
up.
Okay, so here's what I'd like to do, guys. Briefly, I want to cover the schedule for today, tomorrow, and Friday. And then I want to talk about some interesting topics today. So let's talk. So today's schedule is as follows. We've got the podcast, which will run for about another hour here. By the way, I would absolutely appreciate if you could support the stream today so we can hit the goal. All right, we can hit the goal.
He went from begging to begging. He went from a beg. He said, hey, Jasper, how you doing? Oh, by the way, give me money.
It locks in our ability to do the special event on Friday. Once we get to 56, that will be Friday's first stream, because I've got 2 streams today, 2 streams tomorrow, and 2 on Friday, but we're going to only do it until the first stream on Friday, and then we qualify for the special celebratory event, okay? So thank you for that. Let's get some support going, whether it be, some subs over on Kick, or maybe membership here on YouTube, or maybe some super chats, or a tip would all be appreciated. Thank you, guys. So Today, gameplay all day. First stream after we finish the show. It's Call of Duty Black Ops 6 multiplayer. Now I'm excited because we have gone back to assault rifles, and I started using the Goblin, which is a semi-auto, which means it's basically single shot. It's very good, but I needed to unlock attachments. I finally did. I got a little scope for it now, and now I'm kicking ass with it. So today I'm going to start with that. We're going to see, hey, what are the daily challenges that we have to do? Right, buddy? Do you know what the daily challenges are today, Jasper?
Who fucking cares?
Jasper Kitty, do you know?
Nope.
I guess he doesn't know. He didn't look. He didn't look it up. So yeah, so we're gonna do daily challenges like usual. Probably, you know, jumping around with different equipment, play with this assault rifle for a bit, and then move on and see what else we want to do. I'm not sure what else we want to do today. Jade says the AK soon. We've used the AK quite a bit, Jade. We're using the Goblin now. I do want to, you know, unlock new guns and different guns.
Who fucking cares?
Shout out to PS3 Troop becoming a member this morning. Now, is that a fresh one? Indeed it is. Thank you, PS3 Troop, with that one. That gets another $3 in support, so we're up to 12 now and climbing. Thank you all, everybody. Excellent. So that's today's first stream, Call of Duty action. Then tonight on the late stream, sharply at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, it's Life is Strange Double Exposure. And I'm going to be doing about 2 hours of advancement in the game tonight, and it's got to be 7 p.m. sharp.
Oh, as you join the Kino guys later on, it doesn't even affect the day stream.
You might say, wait, what are you talking about? Well, here's the deal. Tonight, after my late stream ends, I'm actually going to jump on Kino Casino and do like
Oh, so it's not even a fucking concern then for the day stream. That who fucking cares then? Who fucking cares? I thought I was fucking going to do it for the day stream. Like, you know, I thought he was going to stop recording or something like 15 minutes before the end of... Yeah, fuck, who cares then? That affects the night stream crowd. That is no concern of mine. I am a fucking podcast fucking main, you know, so I'm that's all I care about. That's someone else's fucking problem. That's like Pieces problem or something.
a 20-minute or so guest appearance. What they're doing is they're basically having people who are friends of the show come on tonight to talk about their political experience, you know, what's going on with the election, maybe give some predictions on what they think's going to happen, etc.
And what's your political experience, you fucking idiot? None. You don't know, you have no experience in this fucking field, as far as I'm aware. You don't know what you're fucking talking about here. You also can't vote, so you don't really have a right to an opinion on it, but if you choose not to even bother voting. So, Bill is going to complain about some political things where he is actively choosing not to vote because he's too lazy to. He's going to complain about politics, but he's not going to fucking try and impact a change in it whatsoever.
And they'd like me to do that. I would do it, sure, why not? I'll jump on, and we'll talk a little bit about the election and all of that. And, you know, just for a few, I told them, I can't stay, you know, a long time, but I can maybe just drop in to say hello and talk a little bit about it, and that's it. So, I am going to do that, but I need to basically have time, so I can't be running late on my stream. You know, if you remember, my late streams used to end at like 9:15 p.m. Now they just run late all the time. But, I need to end sharply around 9:15 tonight, so then I can get my camera working with this PC, so I can jump on Discord, and I can get on there with those guys for a bit, all right? So I'll be on there very briefly for that tonight. Now, tomorrow, here's what I think I want to do. People are saying that Life is Strange Double Exposure is about 8 hours long, okay? Longer than that if you take time to interact with the audience and the like, which I am doing. So if I played it 3 hours already and 2 hours tonight, I'll be around 4 or 5 hours in. I'm thinking, let's do it tomorrow. Let's do a major stream of it tomorrow and get as far as we can. And then if we need one more late night stream to wrap it up, we could do it, okay? That's what I'm thinking. So let's do it as the major stream tomorrow and get really far into it, okay? Then tomorrow night, we'll do more Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I would prefer to just focus on the multiplayer. But you guys seem to be demanding the campaign again, which I hate. I was playing it and I was literally falling asleep playing it.
Oh, people power. Oh, Phil, are we going to see the word buy-in here? I have a feeling the word buy-in is about to appear.
So I think I'm going to do more multiplayer, but if we do want to do the campaign, I think I have to do it as a day stream. Seriously, like I need to like, I don't know, like I was so bored with it, I was falling asleep, so I'm thinking do it as a day stream, maybe I won't fall asleep. I don't know. You know, I'm serious, it doesn't interest me. The campaign is so fucking boring. When I was playing it, I was like, dude, I just want to play the multiplayer more. I'm craving the multiplayer, and it sucks that I'm stuck playing the shitty campaign. But anyway, that's what we'll do tomorrow. It'll be Life is Strange on the day stream and Call of Duty on the night stream, likely multiplayer, because that's what I like most, okay? So there you have it. Now, by the way, shout out to Boba Jet X. Just became a member on YouTube. Thank you for the membership. That's another $3 of support. Boba Jet. Thank you. Okay. So, Thursday I am off. This is the beginning of me. What I told you guys was going to happen is that in November, I'm going to be taking a little bit more time off. And you might be saying, well, what do you mean? Well, some weeks I'm going to have 2 days off instead of 1. Some weeks I might just have like a day stream off because I'm basically taking time to do stuff that I should have been doing for ages. Like this week, I got a bunch of appointments and stuff I need to do with my wife on Thursday.
I love how Phil was so piss poor at managing his life, managing his fucking schedule. He's been a super successful streamer for almost a decade, guys, for almost 15 years, whatever, and yet he could not take a second day off. Because his business and his life would fall apart. Because it was that fucking fragile, you know, put together. His fucking business practically held together with fucking duct tape. And yet he was like, oh, I've been super successful doing this for a living for so fucking long. And yet this was, he calls this making a living. This stream, this fucking job of his was his fucking life. He was trapped doing this forever, and he was lucky to get one fucking day off, not shit to begin with, because he fucking can't afford more time off apparently. But now, thanks to an extra 20 grand support, he can take one day off sometimes a week. Well, so a one extra day off a week. So basically Phil now has weekends. Unofficially.
And then we're gonna spend the rest of the day out, and then Saturday will be my errands day where I'm doing things like going to the garbage dump and freaking, you know, grocery shopping and stuff like that. I just need more time off, okay? So this week it's 2 days off, Thursday and Saturday. So Thursday I'm off from streaming. When I return on Friday, the day stream could be several different things depending on what you guys want. First of all, if you're not aware, the game Slitterhead comes out on Friday. And originally I was very into it and excited, but now the reviews have come out and they are pretty meh. Meaning most people are saying the game ain't that good. You know, it's kind of an interesting premise to start, all right? But outside of that, here we go.
The fuck's this all about, Phil?
Here we go. Outside of that, I got distracted, sorry. Outside of Slitter, you know.
Yeah, a very quick, sudden WWE Champions pool later. Let's see that again. Just out of the absolute blue.
The game Slitterhead comes out on Friday. And originally I was very into it and excited, but now the reviews have come out and they are pretty meh. Meaning most people are saying the game ain't that good. You know, it's kind of an interesting premise to start, all right? But outside of that.
Nice of Phil to give his full focus to his audience in his current stream, isn't it?
Here we go.
WWE Champions time.
Here we go. Outside of that. I got distracted, sorry. Outside of Slitter, you know, we could do some other stuff too, but it really depends on what happens. I said Slitter, it's Slitterhead. Outside of that game, it's going to depend on a few factors. Like, for example, this PS5 Pro that has been ordered for me from a fan, will it actually arrive on Thursday or Friday or when? I don't know. So I don't think anyone even knows when the PS5 Pro is going to be shipped or arriving, and it depends on where you've ordered it from. So depending on where this viewer has ordered it from for me, right? That's going to determine if and when it shows up.
You don't even know? Hold on. You don't even know where he ordered it from? That's a bit sus.
And so I don't know. It might arrive on Thursday, but I won't be home. So maybe then it's going to have to be redelivered on Friday. If I have it early on Friday, maybe that's the most interesting thing to do, is a live unboxing, hooking it up, downloading a ton of the games for it, testing them, and the like. But if I don't...
If that's going to be our podcasting, God help us all. By the way, on Friday, I am hoping to have a special guest to join me on the bingo stream. And yeah, Prophet says it's coming from AliExpress, the PS5 Pro. It might be, who knows. But yeah, Prophet has very kindly agreed to join me on Friday for the bingo stream on Friday, so it'll be good of him to say yes to that. So hopefully if all goes to plan, Prophet shall be joining me for Friday's PS5 unboxing stream, where Phil just fucking turns to chat and tells him how to fucking hook up a PS5 Pro.
Have it for the first stream on Friday, then maybe we should do something else. Should I try Slitterhead? Should I continue on with one of these other games, finish Life is Strange, or do some more Call of Duty? You know, I don't know. Right now,
it would be incredibly ironic to me if Phil spent most of his fucking precious second day off, you know. The Thursday, remember, Thursday is dedicated to him doing what he and Kat want to do. Yes, they have like an appointment or two, whatever, but it's also dedicated to them just basically enjoying time together. And it would be an incredibly ironic fucking thing if Phil spent most of that fucking Thursday just messing about with his fucking PS5 Pro, trying to get it all set up and hooked up. Fuck you, Kat. I've got my extra fucking day off, but I'm playing with my new toy. You fucking just go play with your fucking new toy, the washer dryer combo.
This has been the most uncertain, wonky, hardcore gaming season I've ever seen. It's been such a mess. There have not been consistent good new releases that people are liking. Usually you have a bunch of giant blockbuster hits. Nothing like that this year, except maybe Call of Duty and Silent Hill 2. Can you name another? It's just been a pretty dead year for games overall. One of the most disappointing, I feel. So, I'm not even sure what to do this week. Should I try Dragon Age Veilguard? Should I play Slitterhead? I don't know. We're going to have to figure this out together, I guess, on the fly and make these decisions, right? So, there you go. Let's see how it goes. But anyway, so Friday, I'll be here. I just can't tell you exactly what I'm doing because it's going to depend on what happens. I would say if the PS5 Pro arrives, I think that's what everyone's going to want. You're going to want to see me unbox it, hook it up, test games on it, and the like. But outside of that, I'm not sure what else I'm doing Friday. But it will be a full day of streaming, okay? Saturday, I'm going to be off. But then next week, I should be here most of the week. However, in the middle of the week, it looks like one of those days in the middle of the week, I have to have a day stream off. So I'll be here all day Sunday, all day Monday, all day Tuesday, all day Wednesday, all day Thursday of next week, probably even all day Friday. But one day stream, I can't be here, okay? So just so you know. So... I'll let you know as soon as I know how that's going to go down. But there should be a lot of streaming next week, and there will not be a full React day next week because we've already finished Retro React of Silent Hill 1, and it's going to be...
I guess that means that next week at some point there will no bingo because there is no day stream. Nothing we can do. Bugged. DSP mechanics.
The final episode of DSP versus the internet. So after that, we're gonna have solid weeks of just gameplay throughout, like, for a whole month.
Who fucking cares?
Okay, so that's what's going on schedule-wise. I hope that sounds good to everybody. Let's see here.
Is it time for the super crazy rant yet?
I received a $2 tip. Someone
No, you must get for some more begging out first, of course.
said, oh, it's Lady Charisma says, I can firsthand confirm nuts are out in full force. I went to vote a few days ago. Someone got in my face trying to scare me into voting for who they support, and they started calling me a slur because I was wearing a pin on my jacket. Be safe to the folks who were voting today. No, I'm seriously mean it. Like, I don't think it matters which way this election goes. You're going to have nut jobs on both sides acting like insane idiots. Like, they don't understand that it's a democratic process and everyone has a right to you know, express their opinion and their right to vote for who they want. And you have no right to criticize and you have no right to be angry with them. Like, they don't get that. They legit think like it's my way or the highway. And if you're not with me, you're against me and we're mortal enemies. And if one person wins the election that I don't think should have won, then we got to like fight. And it's like, what? No, that's the opposite of democracy. That's not democracy. That undermines the whole idea, right? So thank you for the $2 tip, Lady Charisma. Okay.
Says a person who chooses not to fucking vote. They'll complain and bitch and whine and moan about the current political state of affairs, but they'll also fucking actually choose not to fucking bother their arse voting themselves.
Oh, there's it. Okay. Oh, and by the way, I should say this as well. All right. Just because someone is not of the same political beliefs or affiliation as you also doesn't mean that you have to be mortal enemies and can't be friends or can't be acquaintances or just can't get along, right? I'm absolutely positively sure, 100%, that some of you out there do not agree with me and my political beliefs. And I'm absolutely sure that I don't agree with many of you and your political beliefs. But I don't think that you're my mortal enemy. I don't think that you're out to get me. I don't think that, you know, you want me to be stomped into paste. Nor do I wish...
Unless we're fucking detractors who you fucking wish would be purged from the earth. You want all your critics, all your naysayers, all these evil mentally ill detractors. You want us all gone, Phil. You want us wiped from the planet. You want us purged. You hateful little bitch.
Wish that upon you. That's just my belief, you know? It's not my way or the highway. It's not, you know, if you're not with me, you're against me. I don't believe that.
It's not my way or the highway. Do I need to remind you of his fucking toxic ass rant about Detractor yesterday? I might need to remind everyone about his toxic ass rant from about Detractor yesterday. Hold on a second. I think I liked the Debsy videos. Yeah, here we go.
A second. Someone in chat says, all of your detractors are willing to sit down and have an interview with you, like Duty, Snort, Raw, their open invite, stop lying. Who said I want to talk to them? No. I'm not talking about internet nobody detractors. How could you possibly confuse the two? I'm talking about people who are notable YouTubers, who have followings, who make livings doing it, who go viral for the content they make, shitting on me. That's who I'm talking about. Somebodies. Not fucking internet detractor nobodies. Literally no one wants to talk to detractor nobodies. No one. Right? We entertained Duty for like half a second 2 months ago. And that was it. There's no point to giving these people attention. They are literally no ones. No one cares about them or what they say. I'm talking about these people who have brought me up time after time after time after time after time in their content as the joke, the butt of the joke, the whipping boy. But now DSP is willing to come on and talk with them. Let's do a crossover event. I'll go on your show. You come on my show. Let's do this. Let's have a special. Let's have a neutral ground to appear on. Oh no, can't do that. Well then why the fuck did you talk about me for years? Now that the ground is becoming more fair, oh no, I can't do that. Okay, Mr. Million sub YouTuber, Mr. gets hundreds of thousands of views on every video you put out, particularly ones about me that crap on me, but now that the tables have turned, people want to see me clap back, you don't want that opportunity. You want to shut down that avenue. Okay, well that's on you. I mean, it's pretty disingenuous. That's what I'm talking about. No one is talking about my detractors. No one wants to talk about my detractors or talk to them. They're losers. They're complete wastes of light. If they disappeared from the planet today, literally no one would care. No one. They're like, oh well, move on. So why the fuck do I care? I don't. I never will. You will never see me doing an interview with a detractor and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So
he said that yesterday. That was goddamn yesterday. And now today he's saying bullshit with us.
Get along, right? I'm absolutely positively sure 100%, that some of you out there do not agree with me and my political beliefs. And I'm absolutely sure that I don't agree with many of you and your political beliefs. But I don't think that you're my mortal enemy. I don't think that you're out to get me. I don't think that, you know, you want me to be stomped into paste. Nor do I wish that upon you. That's just my belief, you know? It's not my way or the highway. It's not, you know, if you're not with me, you're against me. I don't believe that. I think that everyone has a different belief system, right? I even said, for this election, the way I see it, all right? Vote for the candidate that when their party was recently in power, you think things were better for you and your family, right? So Trump had a 4-year presidency. Biden has just had a 4-year presidency. Who do you think your life was better under? Who was doing better things that was making life better for you and your family? Because that,
I mean, strictly speaking, that's kind of an unfair way to go about it. Because Trump had the kind of unfortunate thing to have COVID to fucking deal with. And pretty much every government on the planet struggled to deal with that in a very effective manner. Sure, Trump done himself no favours by kind of throwing out the fucking rule book, essentially. Like, apparently they had the Obama administration had some sort of thing in place where the, what do you call it? You know, like, they had some sort of fucking, like, guidelines and, like, some kind of roadmap for dealing with something like a pandemic. And apparently Trump decided, you know what, we're going to fucking tear that shit up. We don't need it. Then lo and behold, COVID happened, you know. But even if they had the fucking thing, every fucking government around the world during COVID, you know, fucked up, you know, they were not prepared for it. So arguably speaking, most people were worse off, obviously, when Trump was in charge because of COVID, which is not Trump's fault. But, you know, could he have done better handling it? Potentially. But so could have every single other government around the world. You know, it's just bizarre. But yeah, I mean, so it's a wee bit unfair, kind of, to try and say was life better or not when Trump was in charge, based on the whole COVID thing, which kind of impacted the entire world.
they're supposed to be public servants. They're serving the public to make things better for you. That's supposed to be the role of government. So if you felt that one side had it better for you or the other side had it better for you, that's who you should vote for, right?
I mean, Chris Sizemore says, look how Trump handled COVID. He denied it, and thousands of people killed. People are going to get fucking killed anyway. I mean, in Britain, they were talking about some sort of herd immunity sort of thing, where they wanted people to fucking get it to try and fucking strengthen. It was a bizarre thing they had in mind, but there was talk of like some sort of herd immunity thing as a fucking potential plan for dealing with it. You know what I mean? So governments around the planet dropped the fucking ball, and they were. Everyone was not prepared for the whole COVID fucking shit. It was fucking mental, yeah. But I mean, if Hillary had fucking won instead of Trump, would Hillary have fucking done a better job? I don't personally think so, because I don't think anyone was properly, adequately prepared for that. The whole entire planet essentially fucking got caught out with COVID. You know, so I don't think it would have mattered who was in fucking charge. It would have just fucking, it would have fucking still been a shit show. Because that shit, once it fucking got going, it's hard to fucking slow down.
It's not about who do I like more in this popularity contest of two celebrities. It's not, oh, it's a big viral movement of one side versus the other side. It's who's doing better for you and the people around you, right? And vote in that belief. And it's that simple, right? Because in truth... I
mean, Steve's right as well. Some governments handled it better. Hell, I thought Scotland were doing fantastic in how they tried to handle it until Britain implemented the Eat Out to Help Out scheme. So... COVID cases in Scotland were quite fucking low for quite a while compared to, like, you know, down... Obviously, Scotland had its own kind of, like, you know, government, which is kind of semi-devolved or whatever, you know what I mean? Which means they kind of have their own sort of regulations in place, whatever, so we can dictate some sort of rules and laws, whatever. But Scotland were doing quite well when it came to numbers, when it came to COVID. And then the Eat Out to Help Out scheme got implemented by the United Kingdom overall to try and help restaurants and businesses bounce back. And that just massively... made sure COVID cases spiked up crazy. Like, Eat Out to Help Out ended up killing people, I feel. Until then, Scotland are doing very good in managing it. But and then Eat Out to Help Out was implemented, you know, throughout the entire UK, including Scotland, and yeah, things went tits up from there, essentially. Some places did do better than other places at handling it, but I can't think of a single country which handled it well. I just feel like everyone was so ill prepared for dealing with this and handling this. But yeah, as I said though, I mean, politics, it's a fucking shit show. You know my stance on it. They're all fucking out for each other, for themselves, to serve themselves, and the fucking people that pay them to fucking get that power.
Zeisern just said it over on Kick. He said it's all the same shit on both sides. They're just lining their pockets with taxpayer money. Literally no one in power is actually, like, thinking out for the best interest of the people. It's true. And the track record is there. They 98% of the time do things in their own self-interest, and every once in a while they stumble upon something that might help someone in like a big lucky fluke, and then we get some nice benefits, right? So, so there you go. I mean, it's true. I really wish that we had a better government and a better track record in that regard. We just don't. You can look at how they vote, how they act. They literally have a system in place where they endlessly keep all their money and stay in power. It's ridiculous. So, you know, for me, it's like, well, you know, you look at who you've been better under, and that's who you guys should be voting for if you're an American citizen. All right, there you go. I don't know how anything works in other countries. I don't know how your processes work. Hard Nose just gifted a sub over on Kick. It's our first contribution on Kick of the day. Thank you so much, Hard Nose. And that counts for a $5. So thanks very much for that. That gets us up to 22 bucks in support.
Stop using British terminology. A $5. We own that fucking shit. This is weird to see an American say $5.
And let's see here.
Excellent point by Steve Dead. Phil Burnell, a reminder to everyone, even though he was making 6 figures, still somehow got the stimulus money during COVID. Even though technically he should not have been eligible for that. But I guess he wrote off enough in business expenses to qualify. Isn't that convenient? WWE Champion saves the day for Phil Burnell, and he managed to get some extra money from it.
I received a $2 tip. Someone says, now that you play games on PC, I want to let you know about all of the free games you get with your Amazon membership. Amazon Games has an app. They give like 10 free games out a month. And if you link your Amazon account to Twitch, you get a bunch of free games on GOG and Epic Games in the notifications list. Yeah, but is any of that anything I would want to play? You know what I mean? Like, I get free games all the time. I get stuff under Game Pass, and but I don't redeem it all because I don't want it.
And you get games by your audience as well because they think you can't afford it for some reason.
Like, unless it's games that I'd be interested in playing, I don't see the point. Right now, we really aren't looking for games. Like, right now, we know what games are the options, right? We got Life is Strange and Call of Duty that I'm focusing on. We've got a maybe for Slitterhead, a maybe for Dragon Age Veilguard. People are asking me to bring back fighting games into the fold, so I'm looking to get either the Marvel Collection or Street Fighter 6 or both back in there the next week.
And people are asking for Stellar Blade.
And people want chill content back. So I'm thinking, perhaps at some point we can get Stardew Valley back in the rotation. And in addition to that, Flight Simulator's coming up in a couple of weeks, and that's going to be good. So at this point, like, I get it. I know what you're saying, but I'm not really sure that we're looking for, like, oh, we need a list of freebie games Burger playing. In addition to all of that, right, with the PS5 Pro, if I actually get it, and the reason I say that is because you never know, right? You never actually know if you're going to get, if you're actually going to get it or not, right?
We are 2 away from a full house.
You don't know. But in this case, okay, if I get it, which would be great if I do, probably there's going to be some interesting things on there people might want. Like if you're not aware, PS4 games are going to get a upgrade with resolution and things like that. So perhaps playing an older PS4 game that people like, it's a tried and true game, and bring it back digitally on PS5 could be something to do too. We'll talk about that in a little bit because we're going to get to the PS5 Pro games list in just a sec. So,
I've not heard a single snort.
Okay, I received a $1.11 tip from a troll, so I'm just going to ignore the troll and tell them to kiss my butt cheeks. Very good. Okay.
How gay of you, Phil. You like men kissing your butt? Interesting.
Can you fly over Hawaii?
Wait, was that a snort?
The troll and tell them to kiss my butt cheeks. Very good. Okay. Can you fly over Hawaii? I'm pretty sure you can fly over anywhere in Microsoft Flight Simulator, but for areas that are no-fly zones that they can't get aerial view, it's just like there's nothing there or something like that, right? I think that's how it works anyway. I'm not sure. So, okay. So, let's start getting to the topics that I want to discuss today, all right?
So, Phil, if you fly 30,000 feet over Renton in Flight Simulator, will you still be able to see Kat's fucking waistline? Because she's a big fucking size right now.
All right, this first topic will be very interesting. So we are about 25 hours into the show. Wow, this has been the longest marathon podcast I've ever done, clocking in at 25 hours. We are 25 minutes into the show, folks. And what I'd like to talk about is the PS5 Pro. Let's get this out of the way since it's something that we're already talking about. All right, so if I get a PS5 Pro this week, which I may, it's not a lock, but it's a strong chance, okay? People have been saying to me, well, Phil, what would you do with the PS5 Pro? Well, folks, here's what we can do with the PS5 Pro. Are you ready? Sony has released the updated raw gameplay archive on DSP Gaming and then the YouTube stream. No, Sony has released a list of 50 plus games that will be enhanced when the PS5 Pro is released later this week. And basically what it's going to do is enhance these games to run better. Now, to be clear, these are all PlayStation 5 games, okay? There's another feature of the PS5 Pro that we will talk about. But in this case, let's take a look at the list of enhanced PS5 games, shall we? So, Alan Wake 2, and to be honest, Alan Wake 2 performed quite well on the base PS5. Perhaps it'll have enhanced 4K features, right, on the PS5 Pro. Maybe it'll run at 4K 60 frames, perhaps. Not sure. I guess we'll have to see. I have no idea what Albatross is. Apex Legends, obviously a game that's been out there for a very long time. Team-based online shooter. I probably would not be interested in that. Assassin's Creed Mirage, I mean, again, a game I fully played last fall and enjoy. Doubt I would go back to that. Baldur's Gate 3, a lot of people may be interested in, right? I think because it's a game that a lot of people played and loved and probably are doing multiple playthroughs of. So maybe quite a few people would get a good experience out of playing Baldur's Gate 3 again on their PS5 Pro. Of course, Call of Duty Black Ops 6. What I'm predicting is that Black Ops 6 will now run as good on PS5 Pro as it does on my gaming PC. You'll be able to play it at full 120 hertz, 120 frames. You know what I mean? It's going to be catching up with the PC. Previously, I bet it didn't run as well, but now it probably will run as good as the gaming PC. EA...
Is he seriously going to fucking go through every single fucking game here? Oh, God, help us.
Sports College Football 25 is the new college football game that just came out this year. Dead Island 2. Now, that's interesting. Dead Island 2. I'm not so sure that that's going to be a game that's so in demand.
Who fucking cares?
Now, how about Demon's Souls? That's an interesting one. Demon's Souls was a launch title for base PS5. I wonder how much better it would actually run on the PS5 Pro and what actual enhancements have been added to it. Not sure. Diablo 4.
I'm just gonna fucking spam the soundboard. I'll keep an eye out for things he says where, but nah, I'm bored to fucking tears of this shit.
Well, I played through the entirety of the game. It was alright. So I wonder how it will run on PS5 Pro. Dragon Age the Veilguard. Well, I mean, it just came out. And so to see improvements to that on there is pretty good. Dragon's Dogma 2 is kind of a big one. And the reason I say that is because Dragon's Dogma 2 ran like utter dog shit on console. Apparently people playing it on PC said it actually ran really well. But on console, it was just choppy. It was supposed to be 30 frames, and it never was. It was always like lagging under 30 frames per second in the light. So maybe the game would finally be a respectable frame rate on PS5 Pro. Not sure. The thing is, if I remember correctly, did I not buy Dragon's Dogma 2 on Xbox? I think I did. I think I was playing on Xbox Series X. So sadly, I don't think I would be able to test that one. Like, that's when I was like, oh, I might be interested in testing and see how much better it runs. And then I realized, oh shit, I think I have it on Xbox, and I'm definitely not buying it again.
You got lost in a brothel and then rage quit straight afterwards. That's why I didn't go back to that fucking game.
So, that sucks. Seriously? Monty Mole says, no, it will run sub 60 frames even on PS5 Pro. Are you serious?
The bad news is he's only on the letter D. We have far more to go.
What the hell did they do? No, really, what did they do with that game that it runs so poorly? Yikes. Alright, Dying Light 2 Reloaded Edition. Well, I mean, that game was uninteresting at launch 3 years ago. I can't imagine me playing that. EA Sports FC 25, Enlisted. I don't know what Enlisted is. F124. Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth.
You don't know what Enlisted is. Enlisted looks like a fun, cool fucking game. It's like, basically, it's a war game. You know, I'm a soldier. I'm going to fucking shoot the enemy soldier. But you can actually take control of other soldiers within your own unit. Like, you can basically swap over at any time between, like, a guy with a flamethrower and a guy with a fucking machine gun, you know. So yeah, it looks like a pretty fun fucking game to play, you know. So yeah, he doesn't know what Enlisted looks pretty cool. I'm not sure how popular it is, but it looks like a fun fucking game.
Here's the thing. I thought it performed fine on base PS5. What happened is it had what's called a variable resolution. So when you're out of combat, the game would look crisp and nice in cutscenes and the like. But once you hit combat, all of a sudden it would blur up, and that was by design. The lower resolution in combat, the more they could pull off to keep it a solid frame rate. Although admittedly, it did chop up a bit on console at first. So I wonder if this will now allow it to run like smoother. I've actually heard they're adding brand new performance modes to PS5 Pro exclusively that it can handle. So maybe you'll be able to play it, you know, at a higher resolution at 60 frames and it won't chop up or dip and become blurry or pixelated during combat. Well, you know, I'm very happy that Fortnite is going to be supported because, forget it. There's not even a joke there. Like, who the fuck is playing Fortnite besides 5-year-olds? So who the hell's going to want that? I don't know. God of War Ragnarok. That's one that I would definitely like to test for myself.
Oh, Phil said, fuck.
Burger.
Isn't it nice that Phil used the F word relating to 5-year-olds? Derek would be proud. We're one away from a full house.
Because the base game looked great, so can you imagine on the Pro maybe it looks even better? I mean, Hogwarts Legacy, it was fine. I'm probably not going to play that again. But Horizon Forbidden West, again, is a game that looked really good on base PS5. What I'd like to do is maybe jump on the bird and fly across the whole map and just see what it looks like from the sky. Does it render faster? Does it not have as bad pop-in? You know what I mean? Like, I wonder how it's going to work there.
Cameron Dutchman's saying that I would argue him ripping on Fortnite is toxic. I mean, it'd be borderline, but I think we're going to get guaranteed toxicity anyway when he's talking about super crazy. Put it this way. We're guaranteed a full house today, and it's coming very fucking soon.
Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered just released, right? So it's kind of silly that they're saying they're enhancing the game for PS5 Pro when it's literally like a launch title for PS5 Pro, right? Kayak VR Mirage, I don't know anything about that. Lies of P is cool, although Lies of P ran beautifully on base PS5, so again, I wonder what the Pro would do for it. Lords of the Fallen 2023, that was a big game for debate last year if I should play it or not. I never did, and literally I missed nothing. No one even mentions the game anymore. Madden 25, I mean, we all know what Madden is. So maybe Marvel Spider-Man 2 could be another one, where what I can do is install it, and we can do a test, you know, swinging through the city, and seeing how it looks and stuff like that. It probably looks gorgeous, right? I have no idea what Naraka Blade Point is. I don't care about NBA 2K. No Man's Sky, I think we already know what it is, and I'm probably never going back to that at this point. Hal World, for those who are still playing it, you know, I played it on Xbox because it was free. I'm not going to buy it on PlayStation. Paladin's Passage, never heard of it. Planet Coaster 2 is a theme park sim game. Professional Spirits Baseball, 2024-2025, I don't know what that is. Obviously, it's a baseball game. Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. Well, again, Ratchet & Clank, I played on base PS5, and I thought it looked fine. So I don't know if I would test that again. Maybe we could get both Resident Evil 4 Remake and Resident Evil Village and test those, because that could be neat. I thought the graphics for Village were outstanding as is, but now with the Pro, maybe they'll be even better, right? Rise of the Ronin I skipped and didn't miss anything. I don't know what the heck Rogue Flight is. Now, here's an interesting one. Star Wars Jedi Survivor. I mean, sadly, I had it again on Xbox, so I can't really test it. But Jedi Survivor was infamous for bad performance on consoles. Like, it was running very poorly. Bugs, glitches, frame rate issues, textures not even loading. I had an invisible character during my playthrough. So I wonder if there's a significant boost to performance on the Pro or not. Star Wars Outlaws, again, when it launched, was an unoptimized game. Even on PC, when I played it, it had major issues. So I wonder if these issues will be fixed or hashed out on PS5 Pro. Stellar Blade. I don't know what that is. I've never heard of it, so I can't comment on it. Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown. The Callisto.
Oh, Phil just said comment.
So I can't comment on it.
We've won. That's technically bingo.
Burger.
Because we have 6.
5 in a row. That's concerning.
We have 6 free spaces, remember, thanks to Sonny's generous member BAM.
Burger. 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 Full house. Oh boy. How exciting. Anyway.
There we go. And just like that, we got a full house on the bingo card. Now we just made sure we had $10 to the bingo prize fund, which brings us up to 47 buckaroos. We have 1 bingo. Now, I don't want to miss out on some of the things that Phil says. How about we skip this crap and we move on to his next talking point? Because I don't give a shit what he's got to fucking say about the fucking PS5 stuff. Let's just see what he's got to say about the fucking super crazy thing. Let's see what this is all about, shall we?
So allow me to turn back the clock a couple months here, guys. And back in, I believe this was like late August, okay? One of my detractors made a video called DSP Gaming, We're Coming For You Legally. Their name is Super Crazy. It got them over 10,000 views in a day, okay? So here's the video I made about it. It was a highlight on my stream. It was like 40-some minutes. Obviously, we're not going to go through the whole thing. I'm just going to summarize this for you guys, okay? Basically, this person, Super Crazy, is literally crazy. They actually were accusing me of some kind of a systematic attempt to, like, ruin their YouTube channel, when in reality, I had never done that at all. Never. Like, what they're accusing me of never happened. They were trying to say that I was trying to get them, like in trouble with YouTube and shit like that. None of that happened, okay? What had happened was, at one point, I had erroneously issued a copyright takedown against one of their videos, and then when I realized that it was an error, that it was actually not what people had told me it was, you know, I thought that the video was like, a blatant ripping of my content without making it transformative, but I made an error. And so I corrected the error by retracting the claim that was an erroneous claim on their video.
And Super Crazy's claim, apparently, was that Phil doing that initially got his channel, you know, into big trouble. So even though Phil corrected his apparent, you know, misclick, Super Crazy claims that the action in the first place had such detrimental impact to his channel that he felt it was worth suing him. Which I felt was very shaky territory to try and prove that. You can't. There's no conclusive evidence that Phil's action resulted in what happened Super Crazy with his channel getting, you know, in departnered or whatever.
And that's that. So because that happened, now keep in mind this person didn't suffer any consequences or anything as a result of my error at all. Okay.
Not true. I mean, it's certainly arguable that you had an impact on it, Phil.
Okay. They were fine, but they then became obsessed with me and had a strong grudge against me and literally started this insane campaign saying that DSP was trying to end me and my channel, and look at all this. Basically, they just brought up a whole bunch of bullshit, trying to say that I was hitting them with false claims and strikes and things. That never happened. Like, I never did any of that, okay?
But you did have a false claim, Phil, and that kind of had a snowball effect.
And there's no evidence I ever did any of that. There never would be any evidence because I didn't do it. All right, just
well, you just admitted you did do it, but then you said you fucking corrected it a day later, so you fucking just lied straight there.
Nonsense. I mean, I've shown my copyright claims leaderboard on my channel and stuff publicly before. There's no way I did it. It's not, you know, it's not there. All right, so they're just out of their minds, okay? So anyway, this guy made this random video literally out of nowhere that he's saying he's going to sue me. And in the video, after, you know, rambling on for endlessly and just nonsensical content, basically says at the end that they had a publicly funded page on Give Send Go. I've never even heard of this. Give Send Go, okay? And they were raising money. Let's actually watch the segment now. Ready? Here we go. And by the way, my camera is above my camera from before, so I'll move my camera down here. Okay? So now there's 2 of me. But let's see. Here we go. Give Send Go. All right? Help me fight back. He's trying to... So you can't see it. On this website, Give Send Go, you can see it above me here, this person, Super Crazy, had raised, at this point, over $2,000. Okay? Over $2,000. What they're showing in that picture there is the one time that I erroneously had issued the copyright strike against them, but not that I had retracted it, which I did. I realized later I'd made the error and I retracted it. Okay? So I talked about this at the time and I said, look at this guy. He's trying to raise money. Let's actually hear exactly what I said. Raise $10,000 $3,000 for this campaign, folks. He's trying to raise $10K. Help me fight back against false DMCA abusers. There is literally one case of a DMCA claim against the man, and it's been retracted. Okay? This is held with legal costs in order to fight back against a serial YouTube DMCA abuser. Did you see any evidence of serial YouTube DMCA abuse in his video or in my flag history?
Yeah, actually. You fucking admitted it yourself, but okay. The description that Super Crazy uses is, in December 2021, January 2022, Phil Burnell, DSP, issued knowingly false copyright and community guideline strikes against my YouTube channel. I was kicked from the partner program as a result. That bit right there, it's hard to really conclusively say that what Phil did directly impacted Super Crazy because it was potentially a factor, but I don't think Super Crazy, as I said, when this all came to light a couple months ago, I was very skeptical about the benefit of doing this in the first place. I mean, all sorts of fucking people threw some money towards Super Crazy for it. Some well-known names here, Merry Sci-Fi, Marked One, gave him some money, you know what I mean? But thinking, oh, this is gonna be good to see Phil Burnell get his day in court or whatever, you know?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. In December 2021 and January 2022, Phil Burnell DSP issued knowingly false copyright and community guideline strikes against my YouTube channel. That's defamation, or that's libel. He put in writing a false statement. No, I did not knowingly issue a false copyright strike. I thought it was legit. I did not ever issue a community guideline strike against you. That's libel. Oops. Sorry that...
Well, you admitted that you didn't even bother. You were told to do it, and without even checking, you done it. But because you're the one that fucking did it, you're still responsible for your actions. You are blaming, basically, not yourself for doing something you didn't even bother checking.
About that, bro. You probably shouldn't have put that in there. So basically, this guy in his entire fundraising post is lying. I haven't done any of the stuff that he claims I did. There's no evidence of any of it. It never existed. He's lied, right? And then, again, he further keeps doing more libel and shit down there, okay? So it's all lies. The entire campaign is lies. Now you can see under my camera, I guess I should move my camera again. This guy has raised so much money, over $2,000. Merry Sci-Fi, only 7 minutes ago, pledges $40. Marked One, an hour ago, pledged.
Well, this is like months ago, by the way. Does Phil think this is live, this page? He's looking at his old video.
$10. These are a bunch of numbers, pledge 15, okay? So this guy raised, all in all, if you guys aren't aware, this campaign kept going on and on. And this guy raised about total over $3,000. Now, I went in that video. I outright told everyone about this, and I said, guys, you have to understand something. This guy is a scammer. This is not real. Like, he's putting up an actual campaign for something that's not actually legally actionable. No wrongdoing has happened. He has no evidence it's happened. Even if he filed a frivolous lawsuit, the lawsuit would go towards YouTube, not towards me, because YouTube is the one issuing strikes and shit, not me. YouTube would be the one who would have to show all the information, not me. So literally the entire thing is false. If he had said, I'm raising funds because I'm suing YouTube, because YouTube's system is falsely taking down my content, he would maybe have some legal grounds to do that. But his entire give, send, go was fake because it never was for a proper legal reason at all. It was just him making it up, okay? Now, I warned everyone. At the point that I made that video, there was only $2,000 raised. Morons went back to that and gave the guy more money to the point where he had over $3,000 raised, okay? Well, folks, are you aware of what's happened? So here's what's happened, okay? Basically, he took the money, he let the campaign sit there for a little longer to see if any more money was coming in, and then he just closed it. So the campaign is defunct. You can't find it anymore. It doesn't exist on the internet.
Is that true? Is it actually gone altogether now? I didn't realise that. I'm not bothered looking much into it. I know I went and looked before a while ago, and it seemed to still be around. And then I looked at the fucking refund policy for the website, and the website itself said, we're not responsible for that. Refunds, if you want a refund, it's between you and the person in charge of the fundraiser. The fucking website platform itself is not taking responsibility whatsoever in anyone trying to get refunds, which to me is a very sus thing. But yeah, I had no idea that the fucking fundraiser was like completely removed.
And people for weeks, about 6 weeks, the people who actually contributed to this guy's campaign have been trying to contact him, saying, hey, Super Crazy, so we sent you all this money, so what's the status of the lawsuit against DSP? He's gone. He's not responding to anyone. He literally took over $3,000, he pocketed the money, and he ran. And he's not making content, and no one can find the guy. No one knows where he is or where he went. Okay? Now, I mean, I hate to say I told you so, because the thing is with my detractors, they literally think that like I'm the worst person on the planet for some bizarre reason.
You still are, Phil. Look, just because Super Crazy did a fucking dick move doesn't fucking make you a goddamn fucking angel. You're allowed to be you're still allowed to be the biggest dick in the fucking world, Phil. And Super Crazy can still be a dick as well. There's room for both of you to be fucking dicks.
So they never listened to me. I 100% 2.5, 3 months ago outlined for them why this was fake. Why this was not legit, how there was no way that this guy was ever going to sue me with the money, that he was scamming people. But no one listened. Literally no one listened to me.
If you rewind the clock back, so when this first happened, I did have massive skepticism about this, and I did voice concerns about the point of this in the first place. Phil wants to fucking try and spin a super bizarre tale that every single fucking detractor on the fucking planet was like rallying behind Super Crazy and throwing them all their fucking pocket money and all that shit there. You go get him, Super Crazy, yeah, fucking getting up. That didn't happen. A lot of people are like saying, hold the fuck on, you know, take a fucking step back. Yeah, this seems a bit fucking strange. There's something a bit sus about this. Some people were caught out, sadly. Some detractors were caught out, you know, and lost some money by giving to Super Crazy, thinking it'd be going to a good fucking thing. But yeah, some detractor, I'm not saying every single fucking detractor said, some did, some didn't. But Phil wants to fucking paint this picture where every single fucking detractor has his hive mind where they're like, oh yeah, go get him, Super Crazy. No, that didn't happen, Phil. And you know it didn't happen.
Instead, they gave him more money. The thing is, this is a running pattern, all right? If you don't remember, okay, a couple months ago, or about a month and a half ago, this same exact situation happened with a content creator called Cog, okay? Similarly to what happened there with Super Crazy, Cog had made statements about me.
Oh, for God's sake, the Cog thing is completely different. He wasn't trying to sue you. No, basically fucking you two started bitching each other on the fucking internet, and then Cog made money because you fucking called him out and gave him attention and prominence. That was all on you. Nah, I'm gonna skip the Cog fucking bitching.
Glasses and hats, investor.
Oh, he's still going, fuck me.
On my Discord. But I said, I'm going to do a test. Because already I had seen what happened with Super Crazy, okay? So I'm going to do a test. And here was my test.
His test was, I'm going to call out Cog and I'm going to see if he gets money from detractors. Oh, well, what a shock. Cog got money.
I said, well, Cog, here's the thing. You should know your betters. I'm bigger than you. I'm more well-known than you.
Oh my god. Oh my god. You should know your betters. The ego, the fucking entitlement is off the fucking charts. Boy sitting on 26 fucking dollary dues.
I get more viewers, more money, more attention. People like me. So therefore, if you want to copy me, well, they say imitation is the most sincerest form of flattery, right? If you actually say you're going to do a whole stream where you put on glasses, you wear a hat, you put on a vest for contributions coming in, right? Then go ahead and do it, right? I'm not going to stop you from doing it. Go for it. Learn from your betters and see what happens. So the guy literally does it. Now, of course, his stream is negative towards me. He's been making fun of me, right? So he does this on stream. Guess what happens? All of my detractors show up to his stream. All of them. He's got hundreds of viewers for the first time in ages because no one watched.
Well, I didn't go to his stream. It's just a bizarre fucking... I mean, as I said, he loves to fucking generalise. God help you if you fucking generalise Phil's fucking audience. Can you imagine how angry and upset Phil would be if we fucking claimed that every single Phil Burnell fan was just like fucking Derek? That'd be quite an unfair generalisation, wouldn't it? But here's Phil Burnell happy to fucking generalise every single fucking detractor like one sort of fucking person.
Watches his shit. But he's got all these people hanging out with this guy now, okay? And all of a sudden, they start throwing him money. And he makes hundreds and hundreds of dollars on this stream just because he's making fun of Darkside Phil, okay? So he puts on the glasses, the vest, the hat. He does a big to-do. Like, look at me, I'm successful now, right? Because I did it. And so the next day, I went on and on my show, this very show, and I had one final segment about Cog. And I said, folks, I wanted to do an experiment. The experiment was successful. The trolls took the bait. I've now proven, 100% without a shadow of a doubt, as long as you talk shit about Darkside Phil, there is a group of mentally stunted morons who will come to your content, watch it, and send you money. It doesn't even matter if what you're saying is pertinent, true, or even relevant. It could be completely outdated, like Cog making fun of me for putting on these things. I don't even do that anymore.
I mean, the same can be said for fucking you getting money from your fucking dent heads. As long as you fucking talk shit without fucking any basis whatsoever towards all the haters and the naysayers and your critics, your fucking audience of fucking dent-headed fucking wheelchairs will throw their fucking, you know, disability checks at you. You know? The exact same argument can be made for the way you fucking conduct your fucking self when you're asking your money and your audience of fucking contributions. What's your fucking slogan? Hit the goal, own the troll, or whatever. That kind of fucking crap. You're literally fucking trying to monetize hate. You're using the fucking detractors as fuel to give you fucking money because apparently it fucking upsets us and it felts us that you're fucking getting money from these fucking dent-headed morons. Newsflash, Phil. We don't really fucking care how much fucking money your dumbass fucking audience throws at you anymore. This is not fucking 2020 anymore, where people are fucking wondering, hypothesizing, where does the money go? Well, for the longest time, people had sympathy with fucking people like Rob on Wheels and all that shit, and Planet Jeff or whatever. I mean, all these fucking random people, 1 minute man, because they were giving Phil Burnell thousands of dollars every month, and yet the question was, where does the money go? Because at that point in time in 2020, we had no idea. So we were quite skeptical, we were quite curious. It's like, we're to his audience, we're trying to, you know, say to his audience, do you even know what Phil does with his money? Because he's not investing in the business, clearly. He is getting like easy, almost 10k a month. And yet, where has the improvements come from? He's not fucking doing anything to improve his life whatever. In fact, he's actually ramping up the begging more and more and more and more. So naturally we're curious, and it's like we're trying to fucking be wary to, you know, we're trying to, you know, sort of tell his audience, be careful what you're giving money to, because he's not being very fucking transparent with you. Lo and behold, what happened since then? WWE champions got revealed and the spending that happened in that. The bank leaks got fucking revealed and all the fucking whaling that got done in that. And lo and behold, we had our answers as to where the fucking money went. And of course, he had his bankruptcy saga as well. You know, the bankruptcy thing as well, which revealed a lot of his fucking ridiculous financial management as well. So because now we know where the fucking money goes, we no longer fucking care about warning his dumbass audience what they fucking do with their fucking money. They know where the fucking money goes. We all fucking know where the fucking money goes. And if they're fucking happy to piss it away to Phil Burnell so they can just fucking spend it through champions and DoorDash and Total Wine, then so be it. They fucking deserve to lose their fucking money to Phil Burnell. We no longer fucking care what his fucking dumbass deadheads fucking do and give to Phil Burnell, because we know it'll barely make a fucking difference in Phil Burnell's miserable, pathetic little fucking life. There is no honeymoon for fucking Cat. There is no fucking amazing life-changing experience of Phil Burnell, no matter how much fucking money is thrown his way. He is still going to fucking be doing this fucking same miserable fucking thing every single fucking day until the day he fucking dies.
But that's the thing with these people, they don't care. They're actually so mentally brainwashed into thinking that Darkside Phil is the worst person on the internet. That Darkside Phil is the person who should be derided by any means necessary, right? That they will go to a nobody's content and support. They did the same thing with Ralph. Do you remember when I brought up Ralph briefly? So when I brought up Ethan Ralph, they also went to his content and they were trying to build him up to do a big anti-DSP event. They really wanted this to happen. They wanted to have the anti-DSP event, the Fuck Phil Festival, that Ralph, they were trying to build him up and coach him into doing this festival. If you're wondering what that is, the sun got really bright and it's shining in from the hallway, from the room across the hall, bouncing off the white carpet onto my face. Holy crap.
Who fucking cares?
The blinds are broken in that room. You know what? Hold on a second. I'm gonna see if I can close them more. Yeah, the blinds are broken in that room, so now there's like sun coming in. Hold on.
I cannot believe I cannot mute this kid. It's gonna kill me. I'm gonna have to kill myself. I cannot believe I cannot mute this kid. Alright, how do I fucking mute this idiot? So let's just mute that motherfucker right now.
That's definitely better. Wait, it was blinding me. I couldn't even see. Okay, let's continue. Okay, so yeah. So my trolls had even supported Ethan Ralph temporarily, trying to coach him into a Fuck Phil Festival. Alright? And Ralph, surprisingly enough, Ethan Ralph bitched out of it, realizing he didn't have a shadow's chance in hell of winning anything against me. Like, I think he realized, oh fuck, people actually like Phil now.
Why don't you back it up with a source? My source is that I made it the fuck up.
It's like, hey, people like Kino Casino and shit, and if I try to go against Phil, basically I'm gonna get destroyed. So he bitched out. Even with my trolls, you know, egging him on and sending him funds and shit, he still bitched out of it. Okay? But anyway, so that's the track record with my trolls. Again, they're so dumb and unhinged that anytime there's an opportunity to just have someone talk shit about Phil, they finance it. I mean, even look at Stuttering Craig and Side Scrollers, all right? So what really happened with the Side Scrollers interview that I did in early 2023? Here's what happened. Stuttering Craig thought he had a gold mine. He thought this was the way to propel the failing Side Scrollers rebooted podcast into prominence. He said, oh, I can get Darkside Phil on there. We're going to do an interview. He's going to reveal the truth about all the years he's lied about playing mobile games on this interview. And once he does that, we'll publicly forgive him for it, and we're going to have the scoop. We're going to be the ones to break this to the internet, and we're going to be known as great interviewers, and this is going to be amazing, correct? What happens is they have me on the interview. I don't give them what they want. So now they're so upset, they turn it into, oh, let's just shit on Phil. And all of a sudden, again, my mentally unhinged, mentally stunted detractors go to their show and start sending them thousands of dollars of contributions for it. So they literally turned the day after my interview, which was supposed to be a decompression session where they were going to play Mario Kart. They turned it into, let's shit on Phil for the entire several hours of our show while we receive donations from his detractors. They then turned it into a series of content. Oh, the horrors.
That's a bit unfair to fucking blame the entire Side Scrollers cast for that. The day after the interview, they were all there for decompression, and all the contributions came in, and they're of course they're obliged to fucking read their contributions. They're fucking supporting their community. Although Sterling Craig, after that particular decompression session, did definitely fucking dip his toe into the well quite a lot of times to fucking maximise the potential of monetizing the fucking detractors. It is undeniable Sterling Craig fucking tried to fucking milk that for all it was worth. And he definitely lost some favour with some detractors. Myself, I mean, I was very I praised that interview. Like, that interview they did with Phil was insane. We did not believe how good that interview was, you know. And it's just one of those things like that I was pleasantly surprised how well and good a job that Craig and Adam did for that whole fucking thing. And then they had a little decompression session afterwards, and that was also somewhat entertaining to just fucking see them give their own takes on how things went or whatever, and give their own fucking thoughts and views, whatever. But Craig then was like, yeah, you know what, I can, you know, monetize this quite well. And he went back, like, I think it was like at least 4 or 5 times. He tried to fucking do his like separate monetize the hate streams where it was just him. He fired up a stream, it was just him, there was nobody else there, and they're basically just saying, oh, let's fucking shit on Phil. And he's like, yeah, let's monetize the hate and all that shit. I was like, okay, get fucking calm it down. Overkill, Craig.
Of addiction and mobile gaming and shit like that. And then over the course of the year, they kept trying to bring me up. They did, oh, the monetize the Detractor stream. Oh, let's contact Phil and see if he'll play Street Fighter 6 with us. And none of it made any sense. But every time that they did it, literally every time that they brought my name up, they made money. My detractors are so dumb. They don't understand that they are the victims. They are the ones being scammed by everyone on the internet, right? Stuttering Craig did it multiple times last year. And then he did it again. When I interviewed Craig at the end of August, right? Or was it early September? Whenever it was. It might have been early September. At the end of that interview, what did he do? He ran to his stream, he turned it on. My detractors showed up and said, say bad things about Phil and send him money. And then he did, and he got made money. They're being scammed and they don't know it. They're that fucking stupid.
Well, didn't you try and promote interviews with you as a way to raise interest for both your channel and their channels? Why would it be a bad thing as somebody who's on your show being interviewed get support afterwards? Isn't that a good example of the benefits of being talked to by Darkside Phil on your channel? You are taking a potential positive spin here for people being on your fucking show and turn it into a negative somehow. This should be a slam dunk W for Phil. This guy was on my podcast and right afterwards he made fucking bank from people. Look how well people do after they're interviewed on a level 1 podcast. This should be a slam dunk W for Phil. And he is managing to spin this into a fucking big massive L for him because the detractors are involved. And the detractors gave somebody money. And Phil's like, oh no.
Do you honestly think that Stuttering Craig gives 2 shits about Darkside Phil? He does not. He now makes political content. That's all he does is this right-wing political content. He doesn't care about me.
Phil? Kino Casino? Hypocrisy there. Hello, Phil. The Kino Casino guys.
So, but he'll take your money if you send it to him to talk shit because you're morons, right? You really think, within a shadow of doubt here, that's super crazy. Actually thought for a moment he had a legal case against me and was actually going to file a lawsuit. Fuck no. He never had that intention whatsoever. He knew 100% that that was bullshit and he was going to pocket that money the entire fucking time. There is no way he thought that he had a legal leg to stand on. No one thought that he did. I mean, you had to be a moron to give that guy money and think that he was going to sue me for... You're dumb. You're so dumb. So I just don't, you know, this is an ongoing thing, but this is just a pattern that you're going to continue to see apparently. Like, apparently dumb people have money and they want to be parted with it. Here's the thing, because people will say, well, Phil, aren't you being hypocritical because you're someone who's on stream and you have contributions? Okay, here's the difference. I've been making content for 16 years. Daily. For free. I don't charge you for the content.
You do sometimes, Phil. Some of the content is behind the fucking paywall. Plus you wage quit some games sometimes. Phil, you're arguing, I've been making content for 16 years. Phil, I've been making content for over 20 years on the internet. I've been making fucking videos on the fucking internet since the fucking early 2000s. I was making fucking little shitty FIFA videos and GTA videos and all that shit for fucking years. Fucking me stunting in fucking Vice City and all that shit. I've been making videos for a lot longer than you, pal. So what? What's the big fucking deal? I was uploading my fucking videos to all sorts of fucking things, like places like fucking Filefront and all that shit. Long, I don't know if I don't think Filefront's still a fucking thing. You know what I mean? That's fucking long gone. That fucking video fucking uploading website or whatever. Fucking put file. Who fucking remembers fucking put file? Jesus Christ, man. I've been making content for 20 goddamn fucking years, and it's not a big fucking deal, Phil. It is what it is. It's a fucking passion. It's a fucking little hobby. It's not. What's your point here? Like, Phil tries to fucking use time as a fucking way to fucking say, he's won something or whatever. I'm 42 years old, therefore my point is more valid than you. I've been making content for 16 years, therefore my point is more valid than you. No, Phil. Just because you've been doing something for a long time doesn't mean you're fucking good at it. You can do something for 16 years, shit. Doesn't mean anything. It just means you've been doing something very bad for a long fucking time.
It's gonna be here on the internet no matter what, correct? I have added value to people's lives with the content that I put out, whether it's fun gameplay where we all laugh, or we enjoy a great game, or we rage at a bad game.
Why don't you back it up with a source? My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Whether it's covering news or commentary or whatever I'm saying, you know what I mean? I make meaningful content.
Phil, you don't. The meaningful content that is created from Phil Burnell is becoming this in spite of him. It's not Phil Burnell when a meaningful content is fucking getting created from. It's from fucking other people trying to fucking take his garbage content and trying to make something better from it. Whereas fucking that being said, fucking doing all sorts of fucking, you know, that being said, also have these crazy fucking ideas. The King of the Ring, for example. That sort of fucking insanity, all inspired. Phil has unintentionally inspired some incredible creativity out there. But it's in spite of him. Not because of him, not for him, it's to spite him. Because he is basically the example of what a content creator should not fucking be. This is how you don't YouTube. This is how you don't stream. This is how you don't play.
If you wish to support the content, by all means, please do. And that means I'm going to make more of that content, right? But it's meaningful stuff.
Give me your money.
It's not me just sitting here saying, well, fuck that guy, he's a piece of shit. Well, fuck that guy, he's a piece of shit. Well, fuck that guy, he's a piece of shit.
Give me your money. Give me your money. Give me your money. Give me your money.
Is that what you want? Like, you really think that's the same? Like, me just doing that, right? I just said, do you think that's the same of the content that I put out all day? What I actually put out is work. You understand? Work. Where you have to actually do like gameplay and have skill level to progress and beat games, and I have to research topics and give you informed discussion and things on stuff on the podcast. It's very different than just sitting here and saying, that guy's an asshole, that guy's a piece of shit, this guy's a fucking I mean, that's what people have wanted me to do with guys like Review Tech and stuff, and I refuse to do it. Right now, people want me to be talking about Review Tech USA on the stream. Why would I do that? What's the point? The dead horse has been beaten to death, correct? So I don't do that. I'm not the lowbrow guy who's literally going to go for the lowest hanging fruit. That's not me. These people are so dumb, though, that they don't understand that they're the ones who are the suckers in the situation. It ain't me. I'm sitting here having fun, making content I love to make. I have an audience that likes it and supports it. We're all good. The suckers are these idiot detractors who want to throw money at people just to talk shit about me.
Okay, I guarantee you, immediately after this segment's over, he's going to point to his fucking goal and remind everyone that the goal needs to be hit.
And they get scammed every fucking time. Do you really think Cog cares about Darkside Phil? No, he was hoping that if he brought up my name, that I'd mention him and these dumbasses would give him money. That's exactly what happened. Craig did it, Cog did it, Super Crazy did it, and this won't be the end. Until these people wise the fuck up and stop throwing money at every joker, grifter, nobody, they'll keep doing it. They're just that stupid. So who's the next one to step right up and make a buck from the dumbest people on the planet, my detractor base?
Phil, counterpoint. Why in the fuck are you... Why do you have any... What gives you the right to tell people what to do with their fucking money? Honestly, Phil, what gives you... When we actively encourage Phil's den heads, you know, we used to. These days they can fucking spend it all they fucking want, doesn't really fucking matter. But what gives you the right?
Meth Bear tipped £3. Phil is literally that guy in high school who thought a girl being nice to him became his girlfriend. A temporary income bump means everyone has donned swine sticker armbands and grabbed their Piggly Youth spoons.
Jesus Christ, swine sticker? Swine sticker? And I'm actually amazed that the text-to-speech picked up on that and said that. Jesus Christ, mate. And as for the spoons... Jesus, man. It's a good fucking point, though. Phil is so fucking inept at understanding these kind of things that he'd probably think, she said hello to me. She loves me. She really loves me. She doesn't even fucking know your name. Hello, Ran. Hello, you. Oh, bloody hell. It's just unbelievable. So things, I need to get this screenshot, this thumbnail thing, like this face here. This is the expression of somebody who thinks they fucking made an excellent fucking point, which is beyond fucking doubt and reproach. Like, it is impossible to fucking come back on the point he's made. He has articulated it superbly that no one can ever clap back in any capacity. And he feels super confident that he has made the best point ever. This is sort of face he's making right fucking here. But it's unbelievable for all people. Phil Burnell is crying about what other people, detractors, do with their money. Like, what gives him the right to fucking tell anyone what they should do with their fucking money? Also, while I'm in here, the members Discord anyway, while I'm in there, I should show off what people have made and created. First of all, Tacozilla has created Phil Burnell stuck on a log flume at some play park called Payland. I know it says Playland, but let's be honest, it's Phil Burnell there, so it's Payland. Chase got involved and has shown us. I love how I have a feeling I did Chase dirty here. Like, I felt like Chase had to get the original image back Because I feel like Chase had to show the transparent background fill and then find a blank background or something. I don't know. Or maybe it's just a fucking... It's just, I don't know. But yeah, election day in America. YouTube live stream of Phil Burnell. I abstain from voting, but I'm still going to complain about it for views. Also, give me your money. Jesus, man. Oh, poor Chase. So, I basically, because I removed the background, I made Chase work harder for it. You could have asked for the fucking normal picture, I would have gave it to you, you know? That's my bad. Poor Chase. There's more. There is more from the member Discord. Tacozilla is giving a shout out to the British style viewers. Happy bonfire Guy Fawkes night. Penny for the guy. It's the guy. Penny for the guy. And Chase also had this one here, which is this kind of fits bizarrely well. Like, I'm kind of annoyed how well this works. Meth Bear revealing the secrets of his text-to-speech shenanigans. I used a TCTS preview site before sending. Smart. Bass. Yeah, that's why Meth Bear makes the big bucks, you know, he's a smart lad. Testing it on there, fantastic stuff indeed. He's a smart cookie. I mean, this is incredible. So Chase has made this and it's amazing how well it works. Yeah, technically it's got 2 years on this side. Yeah, but still the face is kind of fits surprisingly well there. But there we go. Also, there is one more thing. I think Prophet sent it to me actually. Prophet sent me a screenshot of a comment that was sent during that Super Crazy segment that got leaned hard. And it's in super small, tiny writing. We shall zoom in on that and see what it says. Even though I'm a newer viewer from Kino Casino, you yourself said that you lied to your fans to get money, Phil. Maybe not sit on a high horse on that one if it is true. They were banned. Unsurprisingly. Banned. Gone forever.
So who's the next one to step right up and make a buck from the dumbest people on the planet, my detractor base? Okay, good segment.
Jesus Christ. He honestly fucking does these things just for the sake of having clips or whatever. Phil Burnell trying to tell people what they fucking do with this fucking money. Like, you're not allowed to fucking give people that Phil talks about money apparently because it proves Phil right. Like, why the fuck should it matter to Phil Burnell what other people do with their finances? It's not his fucking business. Then again, you can say the fucking same thing about, you know, Phil's finances in general. But then again, he makes it everyone's fucking business by asking people for fucking money. He begs for the fucking money and then says it's none of your fucking business what he does with it.
Alright, let's continue. I received a $1 tip and someone says play Stellar Blade and piss off your detractors. I don't know how playing...
Jesus, another Stellar Blade. Another Stellar Blade thing.
Stellar Blade would piss off my detractors particularly.
Hold on. I don't want to see Phil Burnell try and fucking use that logic here. I want to try and explain how him getting tons of fucking money from his dumbass dent heads and hitting the goals pisses off our fucking detractors. Because it doesn't. We want Phil to fucking get... Look, remember this, guys. If I want you to remember one thing if this is this. So, and by the way, yes. Yes. And also Joe Badger, yes, we've won. We won a wee while ago, but Phil, it's still quite a lot of the podcast to go, so I thought I can't go through it quickly and skim through it, whatever. We don't have to worry about paying attention. We've won the bingo already, which is fucking great stuff. But yeah, we're just having a good time, whatever. But Phil, remember, the more money Phil makes now, the worse off he'll be when it comes to tax season. Phil Burnell does not set money aside for tax season, remember. He spends everything possible that he fucking gets. So, yeah, he is so financially incompetent that he does not bother to set money aside for taxes. So when it comes time to tax season, he is going to be fucking hit super hard with his shit. The more money he makes, technically the worse off he'll be come April time, which is not far away when you think about it.
Play Stellar Blade and piss off your detractors. I don't know how playing Stellar Blade would piss off my detractors particularly. I actually don't think playing Stellar Blade would really do much to please anyone, because at this point the game's old and no one really cares about it. And my detractors certainly don't give a shit if I play it or not, right? I don't know. Anyway, thanks for the $1 tip. Okay. Well, it's already 12:35. I did have another thing to talk about today, but I think I'll save it. I think I'll actually save it up for tomorrow's show, simply because we already went and talked about a few topics today that I think are kind of pertinent. So I think maybe we'll save it for tomorrow. It is, I guess you could consider it drama. Basically, a content creator and a group of their friends were commenting on me in a video, and I wanted to watch it and respond to it.
They were? Who's that?
But it's already 12:36, so we only have like maybe 20 minutes left on the show. I'm like, well, maybe I'll save that for when I have more time. Maybe tomorrow, okay? All right, so good stuff so far. We just don't, nah, guys, we don't have time because I want to get to Call of Duty as well. I don't want to have this podcast run super late, which it will if I do this now. So we'll cover that tomorrow, okay? Okay. All right, so guys, here's the deal. We got a little bit of extra time.
Here it comes.
I've covered the topics that I really wanted to cover today.
It's coming.
Please, number one, support the stream.
There it is.
Give me your money. Give me your money. Any contributions that come in right now, I'll shout out. We'll have a good, response. I'll have time to respond to them. But in addition to that, whatever you guys want to talk about, tag me in the chat. And let's see what's on everyone's mind today, shall we? What's up in all your minds? What do you want to talk about this morning?
Nope.
When do I think the next Xbox hardware will launch from Microsoft? I have no idea, Illit. I don't really think that Microsoft has a coherent plan for anything anymore. With their management over there seemingly having absolutely no concept of the gaming landscape and what people want, I just don't foresee many good things coming out of Microsoft anytime soon. I would hope that they would continue, but I mean, what a flop this console gen, right? There's absolutely no reason for Xbox to be so far behind besides bad leadership. Their console isn't underpowered compared to PS5, and they have a system in place with Game Pass where they should be selling this thing in droves, but they're not, because the leadership is awful and don't know what the fuck they're doing. So they need new leadership, and I don't think they're going to get it, because for some reason, people like Phil Spencer. I don't get it. I think he's inept at what he does at this point and should be replaced. But I have no idea what's going to happen with Microsoft, or even if they will make another console. It seems like they're going the cloud route, right? Like they're really focusing on cloud gaming and the like. So, I don't know. Okay.
Well, since you're such an apparent expert on the game industry, who should replace Phil Spencer and why? Never mind. Okay, you've criticised Phil Spencer for what he's done. Okay, fair enough. Who did you replace him with, and why did you replace him with that person, Phil? Since you're such a clued up fucking expert.
Second, because my curtains have cracked open here.
Well, fuck off, you fucking vampire.
That's it. You guys hear me?
Fucking natural daylight's gonna fucking hit him, and he's gonna fucking start melting and burning in the fucking sun. Piggy little vampire prick.
So, I want to do a test of something quickly. An audio test while you guys are on the stream.
Who fucking cares?
I want to see if you guys can hear this. Are you ready? Tell me if you can hear this. I'm gonna mute it on the stream here. And I'm going to just play it, and you tell me if you can hear this. Here we go.
Nope. 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 Nope.
Okay, so that was a test, and as you heard, you didn't hear much of it, but you heard a little of it. I started out at a volume level of like 23 on my TV, and I systematically kept increasing it to around 35, and it got loud in here, and that's when you heard it. Because what I'm trying to do is find the perfect volume level for you guys, so that you can hear me when I talk, you can hear a little bit of atmospheric noise around me, but it doesn't blow you out. And if I'm watching a clip or playing a game, because that's going to be the thing, games, I don't want the games...
But why would you want atmospheric noise around you? As a content creator, you're fucking hoping to drown that out. Your microphone should only be picking up your voice. You don't want your microphone to be picking up you typing away in a fucking keyboard or whatever, or your TV fucking in the background. You don't want that as a content creator. You unprofessional piggy prick. Atmospheric noise. Who gives a shit about atmospheric fucking noise? You're a content creator, you're a streamer, you're meant to fucking making sure the microphone is only picking up you and your voice.
To be loud and then it's making echo in my mic. So that's what we're trying to work on right now. So now I know if I play games probably around the 20 to high 20 volume level, it should be fine. It's only if I go 30 or above that you'll probably hear it. Okay, fair enough. Good, that's a good test.
Who fucking cares?
Okay, what is my favorite N64 game? Asks Shannon T92 over on Kick. I'd probably go with one of two. It would either be Mario 64, which is the one that everyone got with the launch of the console, and then probably Star Fox 64, which was an insane improvement to the original. Graphically, it just looked so much better. It played so much better. So, I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm not excited. I'm very upset with everyone. I'm just kidding. My mind started to wander a little bit and I said the wrong word. I didn't want to say I'm excited. But, you know, some people might think I would have said, oh, Zelda, Ocarina of Time. I never owned it. I only rented it. I never owned it. I never really got into it. I didn't really have that many N64 games. I'm trying to think of what I owned. I owned Mario. I owned Doom 64. I owned Star Fox 64. I owned Mario Kart 64. That was also quite good. I owned Killer Instinct Gold.
Who fucking cares? Who fucking cares?
I'm actually having a hard time thinking past those 5 games. Because what happened was I really wanted N64, but then PlayStation also came out, and sadly PlayStation just had a much better selection, and I thought the graphics were better on PlayStation 1. So after a while, like I only got a few games on N64, and then I started getting PlayStation games, and I never went back. I just kept playing PlayStation nonstop.
Basically, you're an entitled little fucking prick who got the N64 and then all of a sudden saw the PlayStation, thought, well, I don't like my N64 anymore. The PlayStation is better, so fuck this shit.
And I basically didn't play my N64 at all. I just collected dust. So, yeah. Have I ever been interested in hockey or other team sports? From time to time. When I was younger, I had some friends who played in a hockey team, so I watched some of their games. And I watched American football. That's probably, if I was to watch a sport, it would probably be American football. I watched that from time to time in the 2000s. I followed it for a few seasons and got into like Super Bowl parties and stuff with my friends. But it's been a very long time.
Friends? You went to Super Bowl bar? You went to parties with your fucking friends?
Fuck you and your friends.
Well, it's no wonder you don't have any friends.
I've been interested in any kind of sports.
Anybody care what this guy thinks?
No!
Okay, let's see here. 672 did a super chat. Which of your silly mods timed me out? I have no idea. I wasn't looking to see what mod specifically timed you out. 672, I'm sorry. Okay.
My biggest fans are idiots.
Let's see here. What's my thoughts on the growing handheld gaming PC community, such as the Steam Deck or ROG Ally? I was a skeptic at first, but the Ally X has changed my opinion on the space. Performance is way better than anticipated and can comfortably run modern titles at 60 to 100 frames per second. I guess my question is this: what exactly is the purpose of those? Because I don't have them. Before I had a high-end gaming PC, people suggested maybe I get one because they said you could run games at like mid to low settings. But now that I have a gaming PC, I'm like, what would I use it for? Is it supposed to be like the alternative, like a handheld now? Because there really is no serious handheld. You know, Nintendo would be the only handheld at this point. Is that what it's supposed to be? I don't really understand the versatility or the use of it right now. So I can't really comment on it because I never had any experience with one. Nor do I know how, like if I had one right now, what would I even use it for? If I had a Steam Deck or a ROG Ally, like what would I do with it? Right?
Yo, Phil.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up!
Let's see here. Can we ever get back to Fallout London? Maybe. I'm interested in it. You know, we only played it for like an hour. And what we played, I liked. But at the time, I just finished my Fallout 4 playthrough, so everyone was very burnt out on Fallout. Perhaps we can go back to it when people aren't so burnt out, right? I'd be down for that. No, I don't know what kind of Japanese food I'll be getting on Friday yet. Congrats on your 8-year anniversary there, Phaser to Stun. I'm glad to hear that you and your wife are doing well.
Imagine spending your anniversary for 8 years watching Phil Bonnell. Wow.
What's my favorite zombies map out of all of them from Black Ops? Oh, I can't remember all of them at the top of my head. For me, when I played those zombies maps, I would play them once each at most. Remember, I'd do like one major stream, 3 hours on a map and try to do the Easter eggs, but I was never one to go back and replay them a zillion times or memorize their names or whatever. You know what I mean?
Zillion, interesting number.
A few stand out. Like I remember there was one that was underground, like underground, looked like a western town, like an old saloon town, but it was sucked underground to like a mine. And so there was like mine shafts and stuff going through it. Like I remember that. Everyone remembers Transit, the one where you're on the bus and you're driving from location to location, right? And everyone also remembers that one that it was weird because it had like monsters rather than zombies and it had like Cthulhu magic and shit. I forget how many Black Ops that was ago. So everyone kind of remembers those, but I don't even remember the names of them or anything like that. I was never like hyper into them. So, Monster Hunter Wilds. What are my thoughts about the beta? I don't know. I didn't play it. I didn't have time. Again, I wanted to do it, but it was only for 3 days. One of those days I was off, and the other days I was in the middle of other important stuff. I never got to it, so I can't really actually comment on it because I didn't get to play it. I mean, I would be interested if they do another open beta. I would hope that they would do it more than just a couple days, and I would like to try it, but I didn't even get a chance to try it. So,
it might be faking it. Yeah, it might be faking it.
I received a $5 tip. This will be our biggest tip of the day. Oh, look at this. Just listen to this from SOF916. They have an interesting idea. So hold on a second here.
Who fucking cares?
If my page would load, I would play you a nice animation. Well, it played. Okay. So SOF916 with our biggest tip of the day, $5. Let's get him on the leaderboard.
Give me your
here,
money.
or her.
Give me your money. Give me your money. Give me your money. Give me your money. Give me your money.
We're up to $34 in contributions, guys. Let's get that going. We're not even a third of the way to our goal. Let's get some contributions flowing here on the stream today. So that way we don't be harping on it during gameplay when we jump into Call of Duty. All right, let's get some more stuff going. Some subs.
Give me your money.
Maybe consider a membership, maybe a tip, anything. Okay. All right. So SOF916 says the following: since your detractors are fools, have you thought about monetizing them with a detractor stream on the React channel? Allow text-to-speech, super chats, etc. Basically, host your own F-Phil Festival monthly stream.
Of course, he's going to entertain this possible notion. Remember though, he doesn't care about the detractors, doesn't care about it whatsoever. It's all white noise, he drowns them out, whatever. But here he is. Oh, but the potential to make money from the detractors. Anyone else that makes money from the detractors are the dumbest people ever, but if Phil does it, then oh boy, he's super smart.
You bait them and watch their garbage YouTube videos and make fun of them. Well, first off, I can never do text-to-speech, you understand that.
Phil, most of the content detractors make is usually better than yours. I mean, mine is kind of hit and miss, you know. Mine's hit and miss, I understand that. But yeah, most detractors will put in far more effort and they show far more incredible ability to create entertaining content compared to your fucking shit, lazy ass fucking, you know, meaningful content.
Text-to-speech would basically be so massively abused, they would 100% find ways to say things that would be very, very, get cancelable. Let's put it.
I mean, but Phil, if that was true, I mean, like, I've got text-to-speech on, so I've got text-to-speech on for tips, and I'm not cancelled yet.
That way. They try to say, you know, racial things, sexual things, things that you can't say, and then I get in trouble. So I could never do text-to-speech. You know they would find ways around. I know there's filters and stuff you could do, but you know these idiots would probably find 700 other ways to say things and do things, and it would just... the thing is, money...
Oh my dog! What's up?
Thank you very much to Kel Denson for a super chat. It says, let's go, Orange Man 2024. But seriously, to all my fellow Americans, please behave. Anyways, just got done voting. What did I miss? We got a full house, and we're just fucking basking in the glory of a full house. Phil was just fucking doing some Q&A, and he's basically entertaining the idea of potentially making a stream where he makes fun of detractors. That's what Phil's going through right now. But yeah, it's a good message, Joe, Kel, but you know, I'll say, whoever you vote for, wherever your political allegiance is, I'll say, you know, be smart, behave yourselves, because after all, you know, end of the day, they're all fucking Americans, you're all in it fucking together. No matter who's in charge, you're all under the same leadership of whoever's fucking in charge, so you're all in this fucking same mess together. Even though you might have fucking wanted different people to be in charge, ultimately, you're all kind of under the same umbrella, so you're all fucked either way. Yeah. Well, you're all fucking gonna do well. It's just, it's one of those things, you're in it together whether you fucking like it or not.
Would probably find 700 other ways to say things and do things, and it would just... the thing is, money versus potential to be able to continue to work. Yeah, I might get a big payday and make like $1,000 in one stream if I enable text-to-speech, but then if I get banned from fucking YouTube, what was the fucking point of that, correct? So I just don't see the point of it at all. I think that's really stupid. Have I ever thought about like a make fun of detractors festival? Sure. That could be something we do one day. Maybe we do a react a day where the entire day is we just go to each detractor channel and watch and laugh at videos, or maybe people submit the stupidest detractor videos for us to watch and make fun of together. Maybe that's a good idea. You know, since we're no longer doing the clip show, right? The clip show is going to be retired next week. Maybe one of the long form react ideas we can do is Detractor Destruction Day.
Oh no, he's going to find my shitty songs.
Detractor Destruction Day, where people will submit their favorite stupid detractor clips for me to watch, and then I watch them and react to them and completely destroy these idiots, right? That could be fun. Something different to do. But sadly, the text-to-speech justice, it's too much of a liability. It ain't possible, right? I wish we could do the same things other YouTubers do, but you know that these idiots would find workarounds.
Phil, there are huge, you know, content creators. There are streamers out there with millions of fucking subs who have text-to-speech enabled, and they don't seem to get cancelled.
For everything, they try to screw me over, and that's too much of a risk. Okay? Okay. All right. Oh, let's see here.
Having said that, it kind of gives me an idea. What would you guys... I mean, that might be an interesting idea. Here, Steve, get your notepad out. Or use Word file if you don't want to fucking get a notepad. Don't do a file and get a notepad file out. How about this? What is... This is a bit hard to do, I think, technically. But what is actually like the best actual content maybe detractors out there? Like, things like, what will go in the Mount Rushmore of detractor content?
Oh my dog! What's up?
Like the Mount Rushmore of detractor content, you'd have things like, you know, maybe Evil Ages, this is how you don't play a Metal Gear Solid 3. Things like that, you know what I mean? Like, what would be on that Mount Rushmore of detractor content? That would be an interesting fucking thing to talk about, I think, you know. But yeah, it's hard to fucking pick. There is so much good shit out there. Thank you, Kel Denson, for a super chat, who says, is it possible to block out naughty words with text-to-speech? I think so. I mean, I believe you can if you want to, but there is ways around that. As I said, you know, some people can get creative with the ways around that. So yeah, it's it's a hard one for sure. You know, like I've not looked too much into it. I just enabled it and thought, okay, let's fucking go. You know, because I don't have to worry about, you know, I'm not fucking thinking, oh no, I'm gonna get cancelled because, you know, someone's gonna say a naughty word. Who fucking cares? I fucking say naughty words all the fucking time. This is not a child-friendly stream, you know what I mean? This is a very foul-mouthed bit of fucking live content we're doing here. It's wholesome because it's bingo, but yeah, it's a very sweary fucking bingo session. But yeah, you might be able to fucking put in some banned words or whatever, but yeah, there's some things where it's like, there's probably workarounds, you know, for it, you know, unless you specify the workarounds, there's probably ways to fucking get around that.
Jasper for president, says Artemis. Cool. A KTS president, that could work. Was I ever employee of the month? I don't know if I ever worked at anywhere that had employee of the month. Honestly.
No, basically, Phil. No is the answer you're looking for. No, you weren't. You weren't even the best. You weren't even the best salad tosser at the local mall, and you were basically the only employee.
Honestly, I don't really remember there ever being an employee of the month anywhere that I ever worked, so I don't think so. I received an $11 tip this morning, and this is from Dinkside Venus. Wow. Thank you, Dinkside Venus. into a nice animation here.
Give me your money.
By the way,
Give me your money. Give me your money.
Why can't I type this? There we go. I missed it like 3 times. We're not.
By the way, when I said like the Mount Rushmore of detractor, I don't mean detractors in general. Like I don't mean like the top detractors overall. I meant the content they create. Because some detractors have made like some incredible things.
Dog, what's up?
Like Crimson King, for example, did not make a huge amount of fucking videos. Okay, they were not around for a huge amount of time. But the impact they had on the community with some of the things they made, incredible. The hospital story video they made, incredible. So I'm not necessarily saying like the detractors themselves go on the fucking Mount Rushmore. I'm talking about the actual content, any particular content they created. That was my idea. And Cal Denison, thank you very much for super chat. Says, "Burn Hell 2024, First Amendment at stake," but there are no stakes. There's no stakes involved. It's just a presidential election.
The $45 in contributions, guys. We're 5 away from hitting a third of the way to our goal.
Give me your money.
Let's do it. Let's hit this goal as soon as possible. To lock it in and continue the support. Let me tell you, why do you think complete moronic detractors are so angry right now?
And there we go. The usual spinning all against the guys. Give me money because it makes them free.
They're grasping so much at straws and things to try to say, here's something about Phil, here's something about Phil, and none of it is of any relevance or pertinence to anyone with a brain, so no one cares besides them. It's hilarious to see them squirm right now. Like, so what I mean, like, they're actually acting so stupid. This could be perfect if we were to do a day of detractor destruction. It would be perfect to make, so some of the stuff they're doing right now is so funny to observe and talk about, so. Did I get a PS1 console on release day? I did not, no. I did get a PS1 console at some point, but it was definitely not on release day. Back then, I didn't get anything on release day. For me, if I was going to get a big thing like that, it would either be a present for like my birthday or for Christmas or something like that, or if it was an extenuating circumstance. Like I wasn't supposed to get the N64. I was supposed to wait for a holiday to get it, but I just happened to know that my mom had bought it for me because she accidentally opened the car trunk when I was with her, like after school one day, and the N64 was in there, sitting in there. And then knowing that she had it, then she was nice and she gave it to me early. She didn't have to, but that was very nice of her to give me the N64 early. But
I'm literally getting seasick from the story. Jesus Christ. Can you stop swaying back and forth on the X and Y axis? I'm literally like, here's a challenge for you guys, right? Here's a challenge. When you see Phil rock back and forth, try and mimic it. Try and keep him upright in your own vision. You'll probably fall off your fucking chair.
Be a present for like my birthday or for Christmas or something like that, or if it was an extenuating circumstance. Like I wasn't supposed to get the N64. I was supposed to wait for a holiday to get it, but I just happened to know that my mom had bought it for me because she accidentally opened the car trunk when I was with her, like after school one day, and the N64 was in there, sitting in there. And then knowing that she had it, then she was nice and she gave it to me early. She didn't have to, but that was very nice of her to give me the N64 early. But everything else, I had to basically earn it through some kind of good actions or something like that, right? Is there anything we can do to YouTube detractor live streams that basically restream your stream? Isn't that against YouTube guidelines? I don't know.
Transformative, bitch. We made that game a bingo. What you gonna do?
No, honestly, I'm not sure. Here's the thing. From what I'm to understand, all right, the law states that as long as you are creating a transformative work, all right, then
which I am,
it's fine. But the problem is what constitutes a transformative work, and also, what is the limitation of you being able to rebroadcast someone where it feels like you have broadcast so much that you don't have to watch the original work? I'll give you an example here. With the June the King documentary about me, right? I urged people to go and watch his documentary first. It released in the morning, and I purposefully didn't even start reacting to my own documentary until that night, giving people more than enough time to watch his video first. Then I split up my react into 4 to 5 days so that, again, you could go watch the original first, and then you would see my reaction later on. Do you see? With the Review Tech USA documentary, again, I purposefully scheduled my react so there was enough ample time so that people could go watch the original first before we did the co-op react. What the detractors are doing is literally live rebroadcasting the same work, which would be essentially the same as if there was a live television broadcast of a TV show right now, and they were live rebroadcasting it but just talking over it. That's illegal. You can't do that. Right now, you couldn't turn on TV, okay, and broadcast a football game or a live...
Phil, that shit's copyrighted though. Your podcasts aren't. Like, there's a difference between some sort of big major corporation like fucking, CBS or whatever, or fucking Fox or whatever. They own the digital distribution, they own the digital rights to these fucking things sometimes, you know what I mean? So you can't just fucking rebroadcast it or whatever. You're not allowed to, like, legally, because they own the fucking copyrights and all that fucking crap. But you, streaming on a fucking shitey YouTube channel? Where's the fucking copyright symbol for it? Where's the disclaimer saying the fucking, you know who owns the rights to this fucking shit or whatever, you know what I mean? Like this, it's just YouTube, and plus people are fucking, most people anyway are fucking pausing and dissecting some of the things you're saying, going back and forth what you're saying. They're making it super fucking transformative. Put it this way, Phil. Detractors are usually far more transformative with your content than you are with the React content you fucking claim is super transformative.
A drama show or even a news broadcast and comment over it, it's not allowed. They consider that copyright infringement. You would get shut down. So why is it that they allow it for a YouTube channel, but not for actual big network stations? Because a YouTuber isn't a giant corporation who has a bunch of lawyers who can sue. It's pretty much that simple, okay? You, for example, what we've been doing, when I do this React stuff, if you're stopping and you're reacting, you're cutting it up, you're making it your own original work, and you're not basically making it you're not making it a replacement for the original work, that's allowed. But if you are regurgitating the original to the point where now people will watch your version instead of the original and the original gets hurt, that's an issue. And actually, if you haven't noticed, that's what's happened recently. Remember that? We just watched this on my React show a few weeks ago, that there's a YouTuber who does video essays. They did a big video essay about why fast food costs more. Asmongold watched it in its entirety. And everyone went and watched Asmongold react, and he got over 1 million views. The original creator only got a couple 100,000 views. And he's like, dude, you killed me. Because my video had momentum, but as soon as you reacted to it in its entirety, everyone goes and watches you react and not my original, so now I can't make money on the video. So you screwed me.
See, I kind of somewhat agree that I don't like it when big YouTubers do that. I don't mind big YouTubers like promoting this kind of thing, but when they watch the entire fucking thing in its full fucking form and don't, it's like, why would you go to that person's channel? That's why sometimes I fucking watch only some parts or something, and then I'll pause it at some point and I'll fucking, tell you guys, like, if you want to watch the rest of this, please, by all means do. Here's a link to it or whatever. I like doing that. I'm small fucking potatoes, I know, but I like to fucking help boost people's fucking views if I can, you know what I mean? And if they fucking worked hard on something, then naturally I'm fucking going to say, okay guys, we'll watch some of this or whatever, you want to check out the fucking rest of it, go for it, here's the link, whatever. You saw some of it, if you like it, here's the fucking rest of it. And these big content creators could and probably should be doing that as well, to help out these content creators. But they don't, it seems, because, they don't really fucking care, I guess, about doing that.
Me out of money. Now, since then, they talked and made up, basically. But, yeah, it's a whole big issue right now. In reality, okay, it's not allowed. It's just not. You're not supposed to be rebroadcasting and re-reacting to something in its entirety. You're not supposed to do that. You're only supposed to be doing select parts or breaking it up to the point where it's completely different from the original work, so people would still want to watch the original, but then want to watch your react as well. The live rebroadcasting doesn't really give a format for that. So technically, live rebroadcasting something without legal permission is illegal. But who can go to court for it, right? The problem is YouTube doesn't have a system to stop it. YouTube just says, unless you're a big corporation who has a lawyer team is going to throw around lawsuits, we're not going to get involved. So unless someone out there who's rich does that, there's nothing to stop anyone from live rebroadcasting anybody else. It's pathetic, but that's just how it is. It's a broken system, I have no problem with someone making a transformative work out of my content or my stream, even in a negative light, go for it. But to live rebroadcast and make that an alternative place to watch it before I've had a chance to even broadcast it myself, that's illegal. It is. Anyone right now who's live broadcasting this and takes a clip and posts it up before I can make a clip, you've broken the law.
But why don't you back it up with a source? My source is that I made it the fuck up.
I'm not rich. I can't sue you. So what can you do? Gamer Stevie, thank you for the membership. I believe that is a fresh one. It is. So thank you, Gamer Stevie, for the membership this morning. That counts as about $3, so we're up to $48 in support, everybody. Thank you.
Give me your money. Give me your money.
How much more of this crap's there to go? Come on.
Did I like recording stuff a lot before I became a YouTuber? No. No, I really did. I really started recording things actively when I said, hey, I'm going to start making a YouTube channel and start throwing stuff up there and see if people would watch it.
That's not this story again, not the helicopter story again, please no.
I went to numerous tournaments, Street Fighter tournaments, in the late 90s all the way through the 2000s. I never recorded a darn thing. The first thing I ever recorded was a tournament in 2007. That was the Midwest Championships, and I recorded, I think it was the Random Games tournament, and a few, like, matches of Super Turbo and stuff like that. That's what I recorded. That was my first ever footage in 2007, and that was for the distinct reason that I said, hey, I'll just toss it on the internet and see what people think, right? That was it. I never recorded. I could have recorded all that tournament footage. I never did,
Well, you tried to one time when you were told by a tournament organizer to stop fucking recording. You were holding up a fucking tournament, and then you went a little bitch fucking rant, and, you got thrown out of the tournament, I think. You're disqualified, Phil. You want to run your fucking tournament for you?
All right, Gamer Stevie, see you later. Thanks for the support.
Give me your money. Give me your money.
Okay. All right, guys, so anything else you want to talk about before we adjourn? Because we're at the end of the show. I just realized the time it was. It's almost 1 p.m., so we got to start with Call of Duty momentarily here. But any last-minute topics or concerns? Any last-minute contributions for me to shout?
He's not hit the goal yet, and he's about to start gameplay. Oh, no.
out before we adjourn and we head into Call of Duty. Now would be the time, everybody.
Give me your money. Give me your money. Give me your money. Give me your money. Give me your money.
Then we jump into Call of Duty and the Goblin Assault Rifle and whatever. I don't know what the daily challenges are today. We gotta check it out and see what they are and go from there.
Wonder how long it'll take him to fucking mention the word bounties.
You know, my life has been tough over the last decade. It has. And when I read a message like that, I'm sorry that I'm tearing up like a baby. But when I read a message like that, it makes me feel like it was worth it. You know, like all the shit that happened.
God, for God's sake, Phil, this is cringe. We're at 1.75 speed. I think you're almost dead air.
Excuse me. Am I predicting winners of local elections? Corey Feldmania, I live in Washington State. For those who don't know this, because maybe you don't, Washington State is like the top 3 left-leaning liberal states in the United States of America.
And he hates it.
Literally every single election out here always is for the Democrats. Without question. There may be one freak outlier where a Republican wins like a local seat somewhere, but for the most part, it is always Democrat across the board without any change, and there's not much you can do about it. I'm just in one of those big areas. Even if I wanted to vote against that, my vote wouldn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just...
And this is why he doesn't bother voting, I guess. He's a Republican, he wants to vote Republican, but he's got no chance of winning, so he doesn't vote.
How it is. I'm in a state where it's just not a state that has much or any impact. Everyone knows the state always votes for Democrats. So, it is what it is. The states that are the key states in the election are called swing states. These are the states that go back and forth between the two major parties, so you never know how they're going to vote, and those are usually the big determining factor in a huge election. So, there you go. That would be the impact. If I lived in a swing state, then man, that would be interesting and fun. I was actually talking to a friend of mine last night, and they were saying they live in a swing state.
You don't have a fucking friend. Who are you fucking kidding on?
Well, it's no wonder you don't have any friends.
And he's like, dude, I can't wait to vote tomorrow, but it's going to be so chaotic because everyone in my state is so hype about voting because we realized that we could actually majorly influence the presidential election in the U.S. And I was like, yeah, I'm the opposite. Like, literally, no one voting in the state doesn't matter. It's always going to be Democrat. It never changes. It's kind of boring here, you know?
Oh, Sonic has looked into the future, and Phil still has not met the goal. We're behind Phil by like 35 minutes, which means he's definitely into his gameplay, I imagine. And he's not at the goal yet. Oh no. The bounties will save a day though.
All right. Did daylight saving time affect the streaming schedule? I mean, did it? I don't know. Maybe it did. Maybe it didn't. I'm not sure. I think we have around the same amount of people watching from normal, I would say. I think we'll get more hype. We'll definitely have more hype when...
Less than 300. Yeah, that's kind of normal.
More interesting stuff's going down. When I'm starting a new game, when I have the PS5 Pro, right? Like when all that stuff happens, then there you go. Some more exciting amounts of people will show up. But for now, we're just kind of the norm, which is around 200-300 on YouTube, usually around like between 25 to 50 on Kick. You know,
I like how I'm pressing the fucking buttons for him begging and burping. When I press that button, it's a counter. Like, you know, with one bingo, so it doesn't really matter. But that's why I fucking press the button so you can hear the fucking noise of him just fucking like burping.
Always have around that. I've seen some episodes of Columbo, and yeah, it's a pretty good show. I like the actor. I forgot his name, but he's a really good actor. Okay, folks, let's end the show. I hope you enjoyed today. The various topics that we covered. Like I said, actually, we'll save a topic for tomorrow that I wanted to talk about today. I think it'll be a good topic for tomorrow's show.
So tomorrow's topic is about a drama topic where apparently a group of friends discussed Phil Burnell and the thing that they were making or whatever. I have no idea what this is, but Phil has some fresh drama to discuss tomorrow.
But you've been a great audience. Thanks to those who supported early. I very much appreciate that.
Give me your money.
Tomorrow will be interesting, because tomorrow we'll probably be talking about what happened in this American election, right? And we'll be talking about how games went today, and maybe an update on my PS5 Pro, and more. It'll be a fun one. So, Peter Falk.
Blah, 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 blah. Who fucking cares? We can fucking skip ahead. Wait, why is he pointing up the way?
The Humble Bundle become a PC gamer. I did do one of those Humble Bundles. What was it, like 2 months ago? Someone had told me there was a really good Resident Evil one, and I got it, and I have all the Resident...
Oh, it was just like unfortunate timing. Okay, whatever. Fucking who cares? He's gonna fucking sub his fucking playlist, whatever, and then he's gonna go for a little piss break or WWE Champions break, and then he'll fucking return probably about fucking there or whatever. Who fucking gets? So yeah. Let's see so how about we just go to live DSP, shall we, and see how he's doing. He's made a buck. Since beginning gameplay, he has earned $1. $1?
TACCOM, I'm on the LB10. Bravo zone secure.
That was a pretty cool kill. Which also had nothing to do with Phil Burnell, but it's kind of cool just seeing that guy get fucking sniped at the fucking air. Like, look up here, this is a fucking cool thing to fucking witness.
Enemy harp inbound. Securing zone A.
Well, I killed one. I'm back up. I'm firing. Oh, I couldn't fire. I wanted to. I got back up. I couldn't let me fire. Oh.
So, unless the arse collapses, Phil's team will probably win this.
Chaotic. Well, we definitely did the daily challenges, that's for sure. That shit's done.
Sorry, mate. Not this time.
Fucking shit. Reload.
Phil kept trying to kill his own teammate there. This guy's in his team. Not the blue icon above his head.
Fucking shit. Reload.
Sam turret is online.
Let's fast forward, shall we? Let's fast forward.
Much dead. I gotta put that somewhere good. You fuck.
Let's fast forward.
Fucking bastard.
Oh, we're at live DSP.
Sam turret out.
It's almost over. It's almost over the match.
Okay.
Victory's in sight.
Sniper!
Wow, where are they sniping from?
Hang on. Let me call Langley.
Wow, not bad. 1.83, and now I pretty much did all the objectives, so...
To be fair to Phil, not actually a terrible kill-death ratio. 42 eliminations, 23 deaths. That's actually not terrible. Bit of a chaotic fucking map today on, you know what I mean? But that's actually... He done alright there. Although his main focus was camping, and obviously he got most of his points from doing the captures. You know, that was his priority, get the fucking capture sorted, whatever, he got fucking freedom, whatever, but yeah. Strong team from Phil, whatever, you know what I mean? Couple of guys carried him also, you know what I mean? As a, you know, look at the top two there, 700s or whatever, but yeah, I mean, fuck me, man. Pretty one-sided match though. Let's see if Phil gets any money from, like, that match. But he'll applaud himself. I got a third place, it's almost fourth.
Some no super real vibes. Alright, now we can get back.
Does this mean he's going to be on the little fucking victory podium? Because he finished third. Does that mean his little character was standing there all proud that he fucking made the podium?
Back to business. For these daily challenges. I thought Nuketown was only going to be for the weekend, but here we are, Tuesday, and it's still continuing, so...
Oh my dog! What's up?
Thank you very much to Viga for the super chat to has lowered the tone dramatically and says, you know what 6.9 is? It's a good thing round by a period. Thank you for that, Viga. I'm glad you woke up just for that. Jesus, man. But yeah, Phil Burnell is on the podium. Yeah, look at him. His little weighted vest. Yeah, his little tism vest. You didn't have to get paid any money to wear that fucking particular vest, I'll tell you that much.
Top 3 again.
How often does Phil Burnell win best play of the round? You think somebody who claims to be so fucking good at this game would actually fucking win multiple of those, but I don't think Phil... I've never heard anyone say Phil Burnell got play of the round. Has it ever happened?
Guys, please support the stream. Anything appreciated today.
Of course he fucking begs immediately. He's not even off the goddamn finish screen. You know, he's like, guys, money, now.
Well, of any kind, if you could, please support. We want to have this, obviously, the streak continue. We had a good start on the podcast, but now we've got absolutely nothing since I started playing Call of Duty, so let's get it going, right? He's going to be the first...
Well, actually, you earned $1. You actually earned $1, Phil, so there.
Person to unseat the people on the leaderboard. Only $2 in super chats. That's very easy to unseat. What do we get?
Give
here?
me your money.
Neurogas. Holy shit. And a Casimir Tactical. What are these? I don't know what any of these are. We did all the daily challenges, so now let's take a look at our loadouts. Yeah, let's see here. So we had a new tactical.
Great menu spam.
Neurogas is not there. I guess it's not for the standard, Dan.
Hooray for menu spam.
And I didn't get anything new, really.
We're going
Neurogas was
we're going to wrap up
field
soon.
upgrade. Deployed trap which emits a neurotoxic gas cloud, causing severe hallucinations and disorienting. Let's try that. Let's try that. I'm gonna go back to the goblin for a bit. Yeah. I'm not like a new town. It pretty much is exactly the same, isn't it? It doesn't seem like it's any different. It seems pretty identical to the previous stuff.
Dent.
Ninja Tracker Cold-Blooded. I think I'll go Ninja Tracker Cold-Blooded for now, but I may change that. We'll see.
Beg again, Phil. Beg one more time. Mention bounties. I dare you. I double dare you.
Definitely aim down side speed. I don't need a laser. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, we're gonna go with the Goblin, and we'll just do a standard round this time instead of Nuketown. Here we go. Shakaronis. What the hell is a shakaroni? The shakaronis? What's a shakaroni? I've heard of the shack pizza at like Pizza Hut. I've never heard of a shakaroni. What is it? Shack macaroni and cheese? Shakaroni and cheese? Disturbing. Nuketown's permanent? Oh wow, I wasn't expecting them to add it permanently like that. Huh. Oh no, my least favorite map, Rewind. I don't like Babylon and I don't like Rewind. I hate these, man.
Yeah, it does terrible in these.
Oh, by the way, look, they put me into a skill-based matchmaking match, which means lag like crazy. And my bullets won't register for no good fucking reason. I love it. Oh, I picked the wrong loadout.
You know what Langley expects. Get it done.
Oh yeah, Mighty D made a compilation, and Phil's excuse for this is, oh, the game makes my bullets not work. That was one of the excuses Phil has. Phil's going to claim his bullets won't work in this game. Also, he's going into the game already underway. He's already winning when he spawns. That seems a bit unfair.
Of course. I go to aim and fire, you're instantly dead because you're playing skill-based matchmaking.
So Phil is complaining that there's good players in the game with him, and that's not allowed apparently.
Always be instantly dead in skill-based matchmaking because the connections are bad.
This is an uneven match. Those players are good and have ability. I don't have skill.
There. Fucking asshole.
He's not actually a bad player, to be fair. Like, Phil's not an awful player this game, it's just that when it doesn't go his way, he is such a bitch about it. And he can't accept things go wrong.
Ooh. Close.
He plays in such a cowardly way though, that's the thing though, he has like no adventure in his soul to fucking go for something. He's very cautious, ultra cautious. But yeah, when things don't go his way, it's the excuses that he comes out with. It's impossible for the other team, the other players to be good. Oh, that can't be real, that can't be a factor. No, no, no. It can't be the fact that someone...
Oh, come on. Where the hell was he? Yes, I'm enjoying the game, guy. I won.
It's like Street Fighter 6
hang this goblin. Oh, already dead. Okay, lucky spawn, probably directly fucking behind me. This map is a piece of fucking shit.
There it is, there's a complaint. So it's the map's fault. How dare they fucking spawn behind me. Never mind the fact that Phil spawned behind one of his players on our team when he's first joined the game. It's perfectly fine for Phil to spawn behind someone else.
That scared me. Wow, that was great. Trying to play strategic, you always get killed from the side because this map is terrible. That's why I hate it.
Trying to play strategic. Yeah, and you got shot the fuck up, Phil. Yeah, I guess your strategy wasn't that fucking good. You should read The Art of War some more.
This map, you cannot play strategically. If you try, someone always spawns to the side or behind you and gets you. Like, you didn't earn your kill. You just can't stand still for more than half a second on this map because of the way it is. It's a dull map.
So basically, Phil has no plan B for maps like this. Phil has one tactic, one strategy, and if it does not work for particular maps, he is not willing to fucking change up the fucking tactics to suit that map. It's either his way or doom. This is the last one, by the way, guys. Once this is done and we get Phil's final beg it away, whatever, we're going to fuck off. Just want to see how he does in this fucking match.
What? Why? See what I mean? One's in front of me. Let me fire on them. Oh, someone just...
Yeah, okay, let's watch it. Let's see what you mean, Phil. Let's slow this down, shall we? Well, I say slow down. Let's normal speed it, okay? The person's sliding it, so as you zoom in, the person is sliding, okay? Oh, Phil, but Phil's reaction time. If Phil had just fired his gun then, he's got a perfect goddamn headshot. But he's so slow with his reaction time. But by the time he tries to do anything, he's not even... He fires there, over the guy's shoulder. Wow, he fucking fucked up that parking spot. And he's not got him in his sights. He tries again and shoots the wall. And then the guy's like, yeah, I'm going to start shooting you now and you can't do a thing about it. Boom. Felt like got it one shot on him. If that. But yeah, it's a good tactic though to slide out though. It's from my understanding, it's good for players to do that as a precaution for people potentially coming our way. One more time.
What? Why? See what I mean? One's in front.
Well, there's also two of them to be fair. There was fucking two of them. But yeah, Phil got fucked up. It's not his fault, guys. Nothing I could do.
Front of me, let me fire on them. Oh, someone just happened to walk out behind me and murder me. What the fuck, man? This map is terrible.
Also, Phil has achieved 4th place.
See what I mean? One's in front of me, let me fire on them. Oh,
there you are. 4th place, Burnell.
Someone just happened to walk out behind me and murder me. What the fuck, man? This map is terrible. Jeez, you suck, man. Same guy. Whatever. Again, he's not killing me with spraying from a distance and somehow killed me. What the fuck? See what I mean? Comes out of a door behind me, insta kills me. You didn't earn it, you piece of shit. You just spawned around me. This is fucking crap. It pisses me off. Sure, he was already firing on me. I couldn't even see him, but he's firing on me through an entire building. But I'm supposed to react. Why are there so many guys? It's ridiculous. So many enemies.
All of Phil's teammates are to the right hand side there. He fucking charges down the left hand side right there. Someone's trying to keep up with him now. But as you can see, it's kind of split up and deviated from them on the map.
Wow, are you fucking shitting me? No, I fired on him. I hit him in the head.
Hold on. Was Phil fine? His teammate there, honey, see us again. No, okay. So I thought Phil was fine at the guy on the left. Nah. Phil got a couple of shots in there, almost killed the guy, and I'm willing to bet the guy actually died. In fact, yeah, they killed each other, didn't they?
How are you fucking...
Yeah, Crispy died. No, Crispy died straight afterwards. Phil did a lot of damage to him, and his teammate finished it off. That's exactly what happened.
Are you shitting me? No, I fired on him. I hit him in the head. How is he alive? This is why this map is complete trash. It's for fun.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful. So, hold on. Where was that guy? where did that guy come from? Oh, where was he? Did he come from the right or something? Was that him there? On the right hand side? No, that's a teammate. It must have just been right behind Phil then.
This is why this map is complete trash. It's for fucking idiots who just run around. See? You can't even fucking get a shot on anyone. There's no skill to it at all.
Hostile destroyed one of your neuroguys. Scratch that.
Wow, that's great gameplay, isn't it? Look at that. I spawned, I took one step forward, and I grabbed the ammo. I'm up.
Phil might actually cost his team the game here. This is a very close match.
Already dead.
They're now losing by a few. Phil being an easy mark is going to cost his team.
Fuck. Finally got that bitch. What a great game. They literally just run around knifing because they can get away with it on this map because the map is crap.
MTC's nearly dry. Get serious, Crimson.
He's going to cost his team the game.
Enemy UAV. Hostile care magazine.
Ruh-roh. Phil's feeling it. Phil's in kill streak mode. He's gonna get them all.
Hostile UAV established overhead.
Are you kidding me? They weren't there until they shot me, and then the dots appeared after I was getting shot. You piece of shit, cheating ass fucking game, man. Well, we lost thanks to the game being a piece of garbage, guys. You can't blame that on us. Like, literally, there is nothing there. And then something hits me, and then 2 red dots appear, and then I die. Fuck you.
Let's see the end board. Let's see the leaderboard.
They're finished. My cover, sniper firing. Just a handful.
This map is fucking crap. It's so bad. At least I had a positive kill death ratio, but even then I'm
hold on a second. You skipped
This
that.
map is fucking crap. It's so bad. At least I had a positive kill.
There we go. 18 to 17, Phil. That's barely worth bragging about. Your ass died 17 times. Phil. Phil. Come on now. Come on. You massively hindered your team there with that. By being an easy mark, an easy target. Well done, Phil, in 4th place, so congratulations being eternally 4th. Look at the live DSP. Oh, he's on $54. Isn't that wonderful? I'm done with Phil, guys. I'm going to wrap things up there. I'm going to wrap things up there, guys. We'll be back tomorrow with some more bingo antics and all that jazz. Thank you very much for joining me with some bingo antics today. I'm going to end up, of course, by having some delightful autos on the screen. Thank you very much for keeping me right in the bingo chat, keeping me right in the bingo card, and for your contributions as well, very much appreciated. Of course, Sonny as well, basically being the MVP of the game by gifting those members, giving us 6 free spaces right from the get-go. That certainly fucking helps getting a full house. But guys, I'll be back tomorrow with some more bingo antics. But until then, I'm going to end how it always ends by playing the 2 PIG contributions made by the supremely talented Pixar Animations. So enjoy the rest of your Tuesday, however you wish to spend it, and I'll catch you all tomorrow. Until then, have a good one, and I'll catch you all later. Goodbye.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower? When you're showered in money, when you go outside and all of a sudden greenbacks start falling from the sky and you raise your face up, you're like, oh, you start dancing, you go, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Show me the money. Free. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. And it's gone, just gone like that.